Hey everybody, Bowling with the Fef here, Village Bowl in Menomonee Falls, Wisconsin for a very special night, right Serge?
This is going to be great. We look forward to this every year. The Feftacular is here.
The Feftacular number 2. He's coming off a 300 last night.
Your 300 game. Do I have another one in me, Fef?
Do you have any more in the tank?
Have another one in me? We're going to find out tonight.
We're going to find out. Oh, we're halfway there.
We're halfway there.
It's time to start.
Whoa.
Let's go. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the second Feftacular. Andrew Pfeffer here, Mark Ignatowski. We've got live streaming at Village Bowl.
So cool. We're already down. We already let strike.
We're already down. I'm going to get out of here so I can go bowl. I'm going to switch the cameras here so you can see lane level. And these microphones are still hot, so
yeah, let's do it.
Go ahead
Sure.
and give me some play-by-play.
Hey, everybody, we've got a lot of fun planned tonight. It's the night before Thanksgiving. We've got a lot of fellowship planned with our friends and family. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, and looking forward to a great night. So our lineup tonight is the Fef leading off, bowling first. Jeff E. Money Earhart, bowling second. Pete Serbiak, bowling third. Pete bowled a 300 game last night, so congratulations, Pete. John the Doctor Workala, bowling fourth. Come on, Fef. Oh, stubborn 10-pin on his first shot for Fef. He'll run this down, though. He'll grab his spare ball and get the night off running for us. So, and I will be bowling fifth tonight. So Fef's going to throw this one, I believe, straight. It's only our second time bowling with the Fef. Yep. Oh, never mind. We can edit that out, guys. We can edit that. Don't worry about it. Our 25 clean bowler bucks are gone. So first game we are bowling for if you get strikes or spares in the first 5 frames, gets you 5 bowler bucks. That's out the window. That's okay.
Yeah. 10 pin's never been my strong suit.
That's why you get a lot of strikes.
All right. So this is E. Money, who was not here last year, but hoping to make up for some lost time. Half pocket 7-pin there. We've got some comments already. Jay Santos says, off topic here, but wanted to let you know that he and his son bowled a youth tourney at Maximum Bob's house. And he was there coaching youths, and he was so friendly and polite. Didn't take the time to tell him that he was the one requesting Maximum Bob to be on Bowling with the Fef. But, yeah. Oh, that's
Looks
cool.
like, yep, Jay's here. Jay, don't worry about it. There's plenty of people here live in person as well. So even though the live stream might be a little light, we've got the house packed tonight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, thanks for tuning in, Jay. Looks like we've got Joe. Says magic is in the air. And is that Bill Jones?
Bill Jones from Wilmington, North Carolina.
There we go.
It's our farthest viewer so far today. Hey, Bill. How's it going? This is Americana at its best, my friend.
Yeah. Surge. Pete
yep.
Serbiak. Crushing him for a strike.
Strikes are more our forte than spares. So I'm going to step aside and let Pete get in here.
Yeah. Let Pete get in there as the doctor comes up. Let me put up our lineup so you can see who's in which spot here. I'm leading things off. You've got E. Money, Surge, the doctor who's up right now, and, of course, Iggy, Dennis Iggersley.
Dennis Iggersley. He's our closer. For those of you who used to watch baseball in the late 80s, the doctor. Big chunk on the bottom here.
I like the look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, that's good stuff. So, yeah, this is the traditional lineup, Fef. Okay. When we have, if you weren't here, the Dominator would be in the top spot. But then that's usually our set lineup. And then obviously we have a stretch and then we work them in there. But, Iggy's always the anchor when he's here.
Yeah.
And that's why, right?
For good reason.
That's why, right there. Yep. Roll Tide.
Hey, good start.
All right, Fef.
Okay.
Light it up. Oh, I'll get him. I can get him. Yeah, I think. think so. All right, we'll do a little bowling game here for those of you who are fans of the bowling game back in the mid 80s, late 80s. Some of our idols, Lee Rothman, Tom Cole. And there's the Fef striking. There's the Feffinator right there. Feffinator getting locked in. He's throwing 2 good balls. Just didn't carry on that first one. That's 4 strikes in a row right now for the SerbskE Club. So we start to kind of shake the butterflies out here. Glad to see everybody joining us around the world.
There are, 3 different card games going on at the same time?
Well, actually, for the first game, there will be 1 card game. And then for the second game, 2 card games. And then it's usually 2 card games for the third game. But on special nights, like the Feftacular, Christmas, New Year's, we triple the card games. The only team in the nation that triples the card game. And
3 times the fun.
Yeah, 3 times the fun. And you got to make sure you don't mix up your cards. That's a challenge, especially by game 3, if you know what I mean, Fef.
Sure.
Yes. All right, Jeff learned his lesson there from the 7th pin.
There you go. Nice cover.
Sanction spare, boys.
So that'll bring up Pete Serbiak, who, if you were paying attention to our Facebook page, you know that he shot 300 in league at this center last night. Good stuff. I've got E-Money here to provide a little analysis.
So, Fef, we bowled on this same pair earlier in the season, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And just to kind of set the stage, I think there were 30 opens between the 2 teams last time on this pair. So I'm not saying the pair's tough. It might have been a little bit more of the Indian, perhaps, than the arrow.
Well, it's good to know that I'm doing my part by missing that 7 or that 10 pin early.
Exactly. So we always have a team goal of starting 25 clean, and not trying to point fingers, but being the first one out of the box, Fef. That's always a tough slot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt like I kind of hung up in it a little bit, and then just didn't really get it out in front of me on the spare. Just kind of, tugged it.
I'm not saying we have a high percentage of completion on the 25 clean goal, but I'm saying it's a goal every week.
Right. All right. He's just out of the frame, but it's Mark Ignatowski on lane 26. He's working off a strike in the first.
Woo!
Let's hear it for the lefty.
We all got strikes except for you. And now you owe a buck or 2
In the pot, part-time striker. Only me, part-time striker.
I'm kind of in the way, but you can kind of see the social happenings back here. Part-time striker, of course, one of the famed SerbskE Club songs. The team we're bowling against is Premier Flooring. And as coincidence may have it, or maybe not such a coincidence, we're on the same pair as we were for the first Feftacular last year, against the same team. And bowling for salsa, just like we did before. Bill says Iggy for president.
Who's all on here? I gotta get my glasses, Fef. I can't read this. Oh, Joe Serbiak. Hey, congrats to Joe Serbiak. That's my son. He just had his first child yesterday.
Oh,
while I was bowling last night, I got a picture that little Rory Lynn was born last night.
Okay.
At about 6:40 last night, up in your neck of the woods, up in Cumberland.
Yeah.
So yeah, they just had their first baby. So
congratulations.
And now he's probably at the hospital watching the live stream. because I think she's getting released tomorrow. So he's watching the live stream at the hospital.
Okay.
We're very dedicated.
Yeah. Now, one of the risks of kind of getting this going and bowling at the same time is that I don't really have a good feel for how the audio is, how the picture is. So if either of those things are less than perfect, let us know in the chat, and we'll try and troubleshoot on the fly.
Well, Bill Jones obviously sees it okay because he wants Iggy to be president, and we concur with that.
Yeah.
Iggy for president in 2024.
For sure.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Good start so far.
So off that 10 pin, I mean, it was a decent shot, just kind of released it funny. I don't know if I'm going to move.
Stay right there.
I'm going to try and make a better shot.
I think the lanes are a little different, but yeah. No, I think you're right. That was a good shot. So, Jeff, we've got Joe Serbiak is watching from the hospital room in Cumberland, Wisconsin right now.
Wow, that's incredible.
That's incredible, Jeff.
I love technology.
Yeah.
Dude.
Also, Bill Jones, who I believe that might be Iggy's boss.
Boy, that's a tough job. Trying to tame that wildcat.
Good job. Way to read the lanes, Fef. Fef just absolutely buried that one. He's buried 3. He really should have a 3-bagger. Shout out to Jeff Sonneman also down in the Carolinas. He's actually on FaceTime right now, so we appreciate that. We appreciate our sponsor, Chip Magnet Salsa. And our understanding is that the president of Chip Magnet Salsa will be here to do the salsa presentation at the end of the night. We got Jeff Earhart up on the line. Jeff is known as E-Money. E-Money. And if you ever notice the SerbskE name, SerbskE is a nod to Serbiak Ignatowski, which is the ski. And then E-Money and the dollar sign at the end is E-Money. And he just struck there. How about that? Bill Jones on the call.
Oh, hey, Bill. And Jay Santos, we hear you, but we're doing what we can tonight. Just know that we have a lot of strikes. All right, Jeff?
All right. So Jay says audio good, picture could be more tight, and show the scores, please. Yeah, I wish I could show you how close I am. I can't really get to the scoreboard. I could tilt it up.
9 degrees.
And I'm hoping I can get there. As long as the picture's good, that's half the battle. I'm going to try and get them. There's a TV right above frame there.
Oh.
And I don't want
that off.
Yeah, they're working on it.
Okay.
I don't want to get a copyright strike. So
that's good. You're right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So once they turn that off, I'll try and tilt up a little bit.
Okay.
See if we can get some of the scores.
There. Yeah. That's a good idea. A lot of clapping, apparently, for 2 strikes in the 3rd frame by our opponents.
Jay says, give your best attempt, Fef. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I hope it's fun. It may not be perfect, but okay, they just turned it off, so let me try and tilt up.
All right. Well, Fef's going to tilt up here and get some of those big scores in. Right now, the SerbskE Club is off to a solid start. We've got nothing but strikes and 9 counts. Unfortunately, we've missed a couple of those 9s, but we're in decent shape right now.
I hope that's not too high.
Ooh, yeah, no. Hopefully that shows up. We can see the current bowler very well with that red there. So we're going to see Iggy have a 3-bagger right here. Yep,
you called it.
Yeah, well, you can't go wrong. Oh, somebody didn't strike. Oh, didn't strike. Doc didn't strike.
Oh, Doc.
The doctor did not strike.
And when you get hung, they let you know.
Yeah. Actually, the whole house knows. All right, we move to the 4th. Pretty good start. we are giving up about 113 pins to Premier Flooring, one of our fun teams that we like to bowl every year. And we've made up quite a bit of the stagger already. We're only down by 50, so we've made up about half the stagger already in 3 frames. And Fef just pouring them in there.
Fef, nice shot. 3-bagger for Fef. That's a turkey in bowling terms.
Yep.
For all of you amateurs that are out there watching tonight.
It's not just because it's Thanksgiving, right?
No, it's turkeys all the time.
365 days a year for turkeys.
Any Wednesday that you bowl, any night that you bowl, it's 3 strikes in a row is a turkey.
People up there looking for ham bones, and we might be enjoying a ham tomorrow. You might be enjoying a ham tomorrow at your Thanksgiving dinner out there.
Bill's still hanging around. Hey, Bill.
Jay liked it.
Boom. Yep. 3 in a row, Bill.
Yeah,
just for you.
I mean, Fef could have a 4-bagger pretty easily.
Yep.
Oh, money locked in.
That's special when he gets doubles.
Yep.
Good job.
Always good.
Hey, Jeff. Good job. Nice shot. We all give everybody high fives. So we are looking at Pete is up. First 3 strikes. Going for number 4. It's my first time behind a live mic. Doing live TV commentary.
It's not too tough, is it?
No, it's easy, Fef. It's like, I don't know. I'm kind of waiting. Now, we're going to be bowling on, I don't know if Pete's mentioned this already, but we're going to be bowling for salsa tonight from Chip Magnet. You can buy Chip Magnet at lots of local grocers, and also you can order it online. So you just go to Chip Magnet Salsa, look it up on your Google machine, and order. It's available at Woodman's, Sendik's, Festival Foods, Pick and Save, Metro Market, The Outpost, several Piggly Wigglies, and at Metcalf's in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. Bill, you're going to have to order it online in Wilmington. I'll get you the link.
You nailed that.
I memorized that all week.
Were you practicing?
I've been memorizing it every night when the girls do their memory work for school. Take a look at the local grocers. So John's up. Double the start. 9 count spare. Looking to get back on the horse here. Looks good.
Oh, he did.
Yep. Good shot. Flushed it.
Oh, yeah. King for a moment, fool for a lifetime. Yeah, Jay, I think Chip Magnet is a pretty clever name.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about the start tonight, Fef? What do you think?
Not so bad. The 2 opens kind of stand out like a.
Fef, that's known as a kangaroo frame.
Yeah.
Kangaroo frame, guys. Good job.
And what is the kangaroo frame?
Well, that's when all 5 bowlers strike in the same frame.
Ah, okay.
I don't know why it's called the kangaroo frame, but years ago we heard some other team go kangaroo, kangaroo, kangaroo-roo-roo every time they did it. So we kind of stole that from them, and
there you go.
It became the kangaroo frame.
Yeah. See, Jay says people called him a chick magnet back in the day.
Well, some of us have had that distinction, not all.
No, this is really cool.
But good for Jay.
Yeah. Better than the alternative. No, we are. We're hoping that Jim, Mr. Chip Magnet, will grace us with his presence tonight. We'll have to see.
Nice to see the sponsorship come for the Chip Magnet battle tonight. Pete, it's kind of like when Minnesota and Wisconsin kind of battle for the axe, isn't it?
It's it is exactly like that. The Paul Bunyan
maybe not
axe.
Exactly, but
I mean, it's probably a little more. It's probably like a bigger tradition than the axe.
It's a lot bigger.
Yeah,
a lot bigger.
Yeah, I mean salsa. Who doesn't love salsa? Not everybody likes axes. Everybody loves salsa. All right, here's the Fef. He's got a 3-bagger working. Andrew. Some people call him Andrew. Ooh, that sounded.
Nobody calls him Andrew. He's the Fef.
Sound a little heavy. He is the Fef. Tonight on his first strike of every game, he will be the Fefinator. As Dom, usually the Dominator, is not bowling tonight. Over on the lane 26, we've got Bob Dobrogowski. Bob works over at Blackstone Creek as a starter, I understand.
This is a little segment we call Know Your Opponents,
Yeah,
or Meet Your Opponents. So Bob is a golf starter, retired guy, I think.
I think he's retired,
Kind of a
but
side gig, side hustle.
oh, Fef kind of chopped that one off there. That's all right. Still looking for his first sanctioned spare this year in the Wednesday Tippers. All right, Fef. It's all right. We were just talking about Bob Dobrogowski was up on 26, and he's a starter over at Blackstone Creek. And it's a game we like to play every year, during the course of the season, where you know your league mates. We try to guess what everybody does for a living. Because, you get together on Wednesdays and you bowl, but we try to find out what everybody does.
Yeah,
and then
do you really know?
Do you know your league mates? So we'd like to play that game. If somebody looks like an accountant, we say they're an accountant. If somebody looks like a plumber, we say they're a plumber. And we're usually wrong, but it's a fun game. I suggest everybody do that in their leagues. Money. Oh, you like that one? Oh, you like that one? Little crowd, little point.
He knew it the whole way. Good ball. Oh, man. Jay says he would super chat if I had rolled a 279. Well, kind of gave that up. It's kind of all or nothing so far. Hey, Dune Sir from Minnesota wants to know what he's watching. So this is Feftacular II, and I'll kind of give you some of the backstory here as we watch Pete Serbiak working on 4 in a row. The SerbskE Club was on the show. Their whole team came on and had a very memorable episode. And while we were off air, they asked me if I would be willing to sub. And not really knowing, what I'm getting into, sure, guys, you let me know when you're down a bowler. I'll drive 4 hours and sub for you.
Nothing like a 4-hour drive to sub.
Right.
And we do appreciate you doing that.
So, trying to figure this out and working it around work and family. And I bowl on Thursdays. So as much as I want to sub with these guys, I don't want to sub at the expense of my own team.
79 games.
So I figured, okay, the night before Thanksgiving, I can work, drive down on Tuesday, work remote Wednesday, and then bowl Wednesday night, and then do whatever for Thanksgiving.
It's a natural fit. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
It allows you to keep the rhythm this week.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you'd have a week off.
Right. So that's what I did. And it was such a good time that we all decided this would be an annual thing. So how serious would you say you guys are? Semi-serious?
We're about 70%.
70% serious. So what this is more about is, kind of a celebration of league night, a celebration of bowling, and just fun, some ridiculousness along the way. And we really hope it'll be tradition.
Make no mistake about it. When I say 70%, we are 100% here to win.
Yeah.
We are as competitive as it gets.
You
but
should,
at the end of the day, we realize that this is once a week.
Yeah.
And it's a night out with the boys and the camaraderie. And we always make a joke, Fef, that it's not about the bowling, it's about the people.
It is.
And I think we truly mean that.
And Dune is one of the best. He was the guy who drilled my bowling equipment all through juniors in Minnesota. So, valued friendship and certainly an experienced eye if he's watching me bowl. So I'm hoping I can do him proud now in the state.
Do us proud, Fef. Well,
hey,
welcoming back to the microphone, Mark Gigotowski, owner of the First Five. Mark, how's that left side of the lane treating you today?
Well, it's tight. I've got to hit the exact board.
No, you don't.
At the exact right speed.
No, you don't.
And no, I don't.
Mark, you're thinking too much. Just throw, baby.
Oh, Fef. Hey, Dune. How are you? I see you out there.
By the way, Fef.
Bill Jones, thanks for the idea to maybe increase my bling that I wear. We are hoping to buy very soon a SerbskE Club turnover chain, like you see very much in the college football and everything. We're gonna buy it. We're gonna call it like a turkey chain though instead. So we're hoping to do that. Bill, great idea.
Do you type on there?
No, I typed in my phone.
Oh,
sorry.
You're watching right.
So Jay wants to know how many games. This is just 3 games.
Oh.
It's just a typical league night.
Yep.
David Baker checking in.
Oh, Dave, hey. Another North Carolina, Wilmington, North Carolina guy.
Okay.
Greenville, North Carolina, sorry.
Yeah.
And if you guys look way to your left, we've got some dead wood on lane 21 right now. Eli, the counter person, is down there taking care of that for us. A lot of times he lays down in the lane to take care of it, but it looks like tonight he took care of it with his feet. And he's very carefully balancing his way back, getting a round of applause from the crowd. Good job, Eli.
And I can see, several people on several pairs here really giving him the treatment.
Right, yeah. Oh, we love Eli. We've gone through many counter people here in our 12 years or so at Village Bowl, and I've got a 9.5 year history as a counter person too. So there's a lot of things that I can help Eli with. I kind of treat it as an apprentice type position for him. He has gotten very good this year about turning the TVs on immediately when he comes into work. So he clocks in at 5 o'clock. He gets ESPN on immediately for all the bowlers coming in that want to watch the NBA game that's on tonight or whatever game might be on the TV. So we've got Bucks, Celtics on tonight, 21-18, 21-8 Celtics early.
And you should know that we'd have that on the TV that's black in the upper left corner, but YouTube has a way of figuring out, where copyright violations live.
Right. We don't want to hurt our viewership tonight.
We don't want to hurt our viewership. We certainly don't want to be cut off midstream. Jim has confirmed to me that, yes, he is coming. And if I know you can't see it on camera, but if you look off to your left, now entering the building is Ma Fef and my uncle Mike.
Uncle Becker.
Yeah.
Ma Fef is here. It's the second time we've met her. She was a rock star last year at our event. She had a great time. I'm gonna go up and try to bowl again here. Mentally prepare for my 6th frame. We're gonna maybe do Pete makes a spare. Good. Okay. We got more people. Pete's parents also have come in. Brand new great grandparents as of yesterday.
Yes. Let me see if I can. There, you can kind of get a sense of what's going on back here.
A lot of people are strolling in here.
Yeah.
We've got Jeremy Grannon is here. His son Noah is the one of the goalies for the Penn State hockey team.
Okay.
So he's here. My parents are here. Tom and Judy. Shout out to them, new grandparents, as Iggy just said. John, yes, sir.
Yeah.
And now this is a big moment here. Mark Ignatowski is going for his 6th consecutive strike, which we do have. That's on your list, Fef, of things that we sing.
And you got a taste of that in the Open.
Yes.
When I think appropriately mentioned we were halfway there.
We were. Yes, exactly. We were halfway there on the walk. And another thing that we like to do is when someone gets halfway there for a 300 game, we like to have a little song. And obviously we sing some Bon Jovi here.
Yeah.
And so we're going to cue that up, hopefully.
Yeah, if he does get this.
We might have to pull the faders back.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, we're halfway there. Whoa! Living on a prayer. 6 more strikes. We'll make it, I swear. Whoa! And that's where we stop because he needs 6 more strikes. That's it. So there you go.
I'm glad.
And now we're going to get a shot of Pabst Blue Ribbon because on the PBA tour, somebody starts out with a 6-bagger. It's a Pabst 6-pack.
Yeah.
So we do a shot of Pabst.
Okay.
We do a shot glass with Pabst Blue Ribbon beer, and it tastes like your parents are marinating brats. That's what it tastes like. But we're going to be doing that.
All right.
Yeah, it's easy. to remember.
Let's go.
You have all strikes so far.
Yeah, I know.
Nice shot.
Thanks.
I got the bull Ryan.
Okay, yeah, that was a good shot, Pete.
Left an 8-pin. But, yeah, nice. Good start, Mark.
Yeah, thank you.
Great start.
As I mentioned to the crowd before, too, it's really tight out there on the left side tonight. I've got to be very precise.
Inner whip. Living on a prayer. Yep, exactly.
Yep.
You know, it's not as easy as it looks, right? Wouldn't you say, Mark?
No, never, never, especially for lefties.
No, lefties have it a lot harder. Here's the Fef.
Oh, that was good.
He just absolutely
crushed it.
Is crushing it.
Fef, you can go get up to date on your card game up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for all of our fans on the live stream too, we're also playing a game of poker in the back. So you get strikes. Did we talk about this already?
I don't think we have. Not since I've.
Okay. So we're gonna play a standard poker game. If you get a strike, you get a card. If you make a split, you get a card.
And then if you strike out in the 10th, you get a bonus card. Fourth card.
For being a good team player and helping the team out.
And also first double in the first game
is
a bonus card.
Bonus card.
First 3-bagger in the second game.
Yep.
Is a bonus card, and first 4-bagger in the third game.
Yep. I hope everybody's got that. There'll be a quiz.
Yep.
At about 9 o'clock on that.
E-Money is feeling good out there. He's got all strikes and 9 counts. And there's another
there
strike.
It is. Good job, Jeff. Nice shot. Pete's turn. All right, so our crowd's starting to grow back here. I don't know if you've seen it, but Pete's parents are here now. We've got Jeremy Grannon, friend of the family. We got Tim, friend of the program. Hi, Tim. We've got Ma Pfeffer, and Uncle Becker here today too. Mike Becker in the house. And of course, our entire regular team is here. Stretch, Dominic, everybody. It's a fun night. Thanks for joining us tonight.
I think we lead the league in attendance. Would you agree?
Yeah, easily.
No reason at all for these people to be here, but we do appreciate it.
No, they could be making yam. You make yam?
Nope. It's a yam time of year, Mark. We'll put it that way.
You have to take it on by yourself.
Pete Serbiak on the conversion, sponsored by Tito's. Tito's handmade vodka. Pete throwing, of course, the Tito's spare ball.
Damn it, Gary. It's an expensive game of cards.
All right, Fef, up on lane 25. You got John Doc Workala working on 3-bagger.
Yeah, he's throwing the ball well tonight.
He's throwing the ball great, all but one.
Well last year too. I believe he and Pete, or Serge, if you will, I think they had matching 697s last year, if memory serves.
And as soon as we say that, disaster strikes.
Yep.
The old
Black
jinxaroo.
Black cloud.
No doubt.
Yep. Yeah, we had the 6-pack alert. I was I was over doing my shot of PBR. So yeah, and that's one of the many traditions in SerbskE's world. You know, Jay says going for 700 tonight. I hope so. That'd be great. I'm just trying to concentrate on the 10 in front of me and
nice to
get
see
them
a
out
few
of
of those tonight.
Yeah. But I'm hoping through this we can kind of get you acquainted with some of the other traditions that you guys have, along with the, you know, the halfway there choir and the part-time striker, which we've heard already. But there are other things too. So we'll try and keep you abreast of that as they happen.
Well, one to be on the lookout for is what we call the mental frame off, which I humbly take responsibility for creating and executing more than anybody else on the team.
And that's the front 7 for Mark Ignatowski, or Iggy. got 2 in 1 week.
So, Fef, just to continue that thought, the mental frame off.
Yeah.
Maybe an example of that would be, let's say you miss the head pin,
Okay.
and then maybe on the spare shot you miss by a good 5-7 boards, and you're not even close. So once in a while that will happen.
That's very PC. I like that.
Very, very, very PC, and Iggy refers to that as the mental frame off.
There you go.
Welcome back to the booth, Pete Serbiak. Pete, we just got done talking about the mental frame off. You have any thoughts on that?
Yeah.
One of the good SerbskE traditions.
Yeah, that's a good. I think that's exclusive just to E-Money.
Well, yeah, there's
pretty
that.
much. But yeah, I mean, we used. Yeah, if you do, I mean, there's times where you just throw a bad first ball, and then that second ball also just is not quality shot either. And hopefully the Fef covers this, so
I
he
don't
doesn't
think
have
we've
one here
technically had anything that is qualified as that
tonight.
But there's always a chance.
There's always a chance.
As we go deeper into the night.
Yeah, things happen. You start to feel good, too good maybe. And
maybe
then
the waitress
and then
comes
bowling
around an extra time or two.
Yeah, bowling just has a habit of slapping you back into reality, doesn't it? Yeah.
Speaking of that, Bob slapping a 10.
Fef shooting that one the hard way, but he did cover it. No problem. Quality start here from the Fef. Kind of like Corbin Burns, a quality start, 6 innings, less than 3 runs.
It's always great to get your first spare. I just wish it wasn't in the, in the 8th frame.
Right,
You know?
unless you got a 7-bagger. Then,
Right.
yeah, that's about it, though. But, yeah, no. Sanctioned spares are always acceptable. That's good. Just like Bob right there. Sanctioned spare. Good shot. Slowly, we've got a story developing here, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Mark Ignatowski, who is a known... Nobody likes bowling under the lights and on camera more than Mark. He feeds off of it. He likes it when there's more people here. Look at he's back there just holding court with everyone. He just eats this stuff up. So it's always fun.
So, yeah, Jay says find that mark on the left lane and you got this. Yeah?
Yeah, I'd say that's right.
Yeah. Really be a little more crisp on both lanes.
I would say I feel like 25, you got to be outside a little bit to get, and I think there's a little more oil in the middle on 25. But it's a good shot out there tonight so far.
Yeah, not too bad. I've found I definitely want to miss right if I'm going to miss, because missing left could be big, big trouble.
Set, Joe. Coming back.
So I had a moment to chat with Ma Fef. She said they were listening on the way over.
That's dedication, Fef.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That's why she's the top fan of the night before Thanksgiving.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, other than the team, she's the only one who's been here both nights now.
Right. Correct. Yeah, correct.
You can trip them.
All right. Pete tripped the 4-pin very nicely on that shot. Have we told the story yet about Pete's new bowling ball?
Not yet. I was kind of concentrating on this person saying, wow, these guys suck.
Oh, good. Yeah. We've got lots of different lines of the pocket.
We feed off that stuff. But go ahead.
Yeah, no. I'm going to go bowl here in a second.
Oh, okay.
John's going to get a strike. We'll share that in game 2.
You got it. All right. 10 back from the doctor. And now Iggy up in the 8th frame. He led the team last year. I know he was in the 700s, just not sure of the exact score, but he put up a nice set. Shook out that 10. And there's the first 8. Iggo, says the Railbird. Nice shot.
Yeah, thanks, Fef. Looks good out there tonight. So Fef is up on lane 25. Foundation frame, the 9th. He's going to get a strike here. So we're keeping track at home. I think everybody is probably keeping score. Jay can now see the scoreboard up on 25 and 26. We're down a little bit, I think, this game, right?
We're down a little bit somehow. We've actually bowled pretty well, but the Premier Flooring is bringing it here.
That's got to skate. It did.
I see Joe K from the OC has joined us.
Oh, hey, Joe. Yeah.
Joe K from the OC.
Oh, Joe K. The Railbird.
The Railbird is here. Has joined. For those of the other millions that are watching, Joe is a former alderman of Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, a suburb of Milwaukee. Big fan of trying to get light rail all the way out to Oconomowoc. E-Money. We have a developing story here with Mark Ignatowski, though. This is good stuff right now. There you go. E-Money. Making again.
Someone's ass. Gary's ass. He's singing for someone. Never hate himself.
Spill the beans so we can spill the pins with da balls.
So, Fef, while you were bowling,
Yes.
one of the very original founding fathers of the SerbskE Club, Joe Kozinski, known as the Railbird,
Okay.
has joined virtually.
In the house.
It's very
virtual.
It's a very special occasion here.
Yeah. And did he bowl with you guys here or at one of the other houses?
At the original house, Olympic Lanes
Olympic.
on 27th Street,
Yeah.
south side of Milwaukee,
There you go.
as Pete lays another strike. John Werkla looking to take the SerbskE streak to 7 in a row here.
I feel like we're a little behind here,
Little
but but with that string, it's probably pretty close.
I agree.
So I do want to take the opportunity to thank everybody who's watching live, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. You can hover over that little logo in the lower right, hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything, but it certainly helps me make content like this, and then you can be one of the first to know when we post new videos or go live.
Fef, can we put that back on the screen?
Sure.
The clickable.
That guy?
Yeah, can we talk about the look there? You look a little angry, Fef.
I try to keep it serious at times and light.
Serious is a
times.
word, but
Yep.
you kind of look mad there.
Sinister, maybe?
Sinister?
Yeah.
We'll go with sinister for now. All right, internet world. Mark Ignatowski, first 8, looking for 9. Come on, baby.
Oh. Great run, though.
It was a great run. All right, Mark. A couple more tries at it tonight, perhaps. So, Fef, I think, as you know, I serve as the team historian.
Yes.
And I was asked earlier if Mark had ever bowled a 300 game virtually live on the internet. And as a historian, that's never absolutely happened. This is the first time we're broadcasting this way.
Okay.
So first time for everything. We got
Right.
a couple more shots at it today.
The Railbird says, "Nice run, Eck." Well, hey.
How you doing?
Jim Lucas is in the house. and Mrs. Chip Magnet, Alexis Lucas.
Looks like we're going to the 10th frame about 8 pins apart.
This is Mr. Chip Magnet. I'm gonna turn the camera here because this is a proud moment. I mean, these guys have really been looking forward to meeting us.
Yeah. This is excellent.
Yeah, have a seat. Have a seat. Let's get in here. I'm up in the 10th here.
You're up in the 10th.
So-
Ooh, can I commentate? Is this mic on?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on.
Hey, how's my sound, everybody? Is it good? Here, let me switch to. All right, here we go. We got Andrew Pfeffer going up on lane 26. And, ooh, through the nose. Almost got the messenger on that one. All right, here goes Pfeff. Oh, plus he's got a strike going into the 10th. Get up. All right, a little bit high flush on that one. Not a bad shot there, Pfeff.
Jim, it's great to have you here tonight.
This is
It's really
awesome.
exciting.
I cannot believe the crowd you guys have here. This is amazing.
Friends and family night.
This is so cool.
We probably will have some more later. We've rented out the club later. We've got live music after bowling.
Oh my God.
DJ Bax, who's bowling on lanes 21 and 22 tonight, has brought his DJ equipment here. He's going to spin the tunes.
This is legit a party.
It's fun. It's the night before Thanksgiving.
All right, we got Pfeff.
Split boards. Yep. Nice, Pfeff.
Ooh,
Terminator. Channelong at home.
there you go, buddy. I don't know. He might have to make a 1-1 move on that. He's coming a little high flush.
A strike here will get him through both strike jackpots in game one.
Oh, really?
369 and the strikeout jackpot. Let's take a look. Let's get an inventory. Who else is alive? Nobody. Just the Pfeff. Strikes in the 3rd, 6th, and 9th frame of every game.
So who shot 300 the other night? I saw it
was
on the
Pete.
Instagram.
Yeah, Pete's our number 3 bowler tonight. All right, Pfeff.
Ooh, that came from downtown.
All right, 222 despite 2 opens.
That right there, that's right-handed Jim bowling. I was a 220 average when I was right-handed, but I couldn't pick up a spare.
Oh, really?
Sounds like
All right, so E-Money up. He's one of our founding fathers.
okay.
Now, you are out of the Chippewa Falls area as well, right?
Eau Claire, yep.
Eau Claire area.
Yep, we live in Eau Claire.
It's a good drive down here just
It
for
is.
league night tonight.
Yeah, I got
thank
family
you.
down in Racine too.
You
so
have to say that. You have to say that.
that was a good one. That was a good one.
We're hanging in there. We've got a. Hey, oh yeah, you too, Dan. Yeah, thanks.
Now we gotta get Mrs. Chip Magnet. Where's she at?
All right.
Where'd Mama go?
I don't know.
I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. You know, I was a little worried with how things were starting, but if nothing else, I can say the pins in this place are really lively. So, you know, I'll take it. All right. So E-Money got his double in the 10th. And he can hit the last one for 228. Miser says, thanks for putting this on. What a treat before Turkey Day. Well, you're welcome. Glad you like it. Ooh, up high for a 4-9. Good spot to leave that, though. A nice 226. With an open, too. So things are going pretty well so far, although the team is behind by a couple here. Premier Flooring is got us by about 12 pins, but we're behind a bowler, so we'll we'll see what happens. Nice shot by Serge. And other than a few 9 counts in the middle, he's been all over it tonight. And again, he did shoot 300 here last night. It was not on this pair. But doing well. And of course, as soon as I say that, he goes right through the face. But either way, he'll be in the 240s, so pretty good start. And that has propelled us into the lead, which is always a good feeling.
Right down to the wire, Fef, just like you want to draw it up. $243 for Pete. Nice game.
Do we know who Miser is? Miser says, imagine catching a 300 on a live stream. Now that would go viral.
Absolutely, it would, right?
He's got 2 more cracks at it. You know,
we're not done, Miser.
We're not done yet.
We've got some work to do today.
Yeah. But I was saying, if nothing else, the pins in this place really fly.
They do fly. It's an active back end, as we say in the business.
Yeah. And Jay says 300 games don't go viral on YouTube. I'd like to at least, test that theory,
One more.
Nice effort today by Premier Flooring here out of the box.
They're
going to come in above 1,200 with handicap. Not bad.
They're going to be, plus about 40 here. Scratch. That's not bad. Strawberry Shorty says, do they get to know the lane in combination with technique? I really don't know what to say to that.
Hi, John. Good finish.
I mean, these other guys know the lanes. They bowl here every week. But I'm kind of a newcomer. This is the second time I've bowled here in maybe 10, 15 years?
Well, I think that's actually an interesting comment, Fef, right? Because you can have great technique, but the conditions of the lane are ever changing. So it's really about the adjustments, maybe changing speed, changing hand position.
Yeah. And they want to know what measures are taken in order to ensure lanes aren't warped. That's a
great question.
That's a couple pay grades above me, but
that's above my pay grade too. Well, I mean, back to business here, Mark. Mark trying to convert this spare, and then punch it out for 267, which would be high on the pair.
All right, got them both out.
And more importantly, it looks like the SerbskEs need about 4 pins. To take the game. So just a matter of count. Once again, we are battling for chip magnet salsa.
Yeah, the #1 salsa choice in my house. I'm sure in many others.
Absolutely.
And a nice
great finish by Mark.
Full ball strike for 267 and a 7-pin victory for the SerbskE Club. He mentioned Chip Magnet, of course, a sponsor of what we do here on Bowling with the Fef. You can find out more on chipmagnetsalsa.com. And while you're there, if you're a newcomer to Chip Magnet, enter this promo code at checkout, BWTF2023. You get 20% off of your purchase of $30 or more on the website. Limit one order per email address. Chip Magnet, raise your snack standards. I'm hoping we can get a word with Mr. Chip Magnet after a while here. Jim Lucas, who's poking around.
Hey, I saw that.
There he is.
I saw that.
Did somebody say my name?
Did somebody say my name? Yo, yo, yo.
Yeah.
We see Daddy Jimmy Lou. We got to get Mama Chip down here so that she she can get the interview time in with you.
Please. Yeah.
What? Oh, you're first up. So we can. Oh, hi, Jim. Hi, Fef.
Yeah, they put me in the leadoff spot.
You shot 680 last year, though.
Yeah, out there.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was like, I was like low on the pair. One of the lowest ones on the pair.
I'm noticing right now you're second low with a 222.
These guys can score.
These guys can score.
Yeah.
Plus that lefty Ignatowski at the end, 18.75.
Mm-hmm.
And he still rocked the pocket.
Oh yeah.
These guys can bowl.
Yeah.
These guys can bowl.
He can put some turn on it. But no, it's going good so far. And with 2 opens in a 220 game, I mean, if anybody knows,
it's me.
You know.
I even said it. If you listen to the playback later on, you're gonna be like, hey, that's a Jim Lucas right-handed game. All right, Beth, 10 in the pit.
All right, Jim, I'm going to slide in. We're going to do some play-by-play game 2. We snuck out game 1 by 7 there, huh? Close game.
Was it?
We won game 1 by 7.
Was that all it was?
Yeah. Fef not starting the fastest tonight.
Yeah.
The first frame. It's okay. You can run this down.
He will. Seems to me he's just he's a little hesitant to make his adjustment.
It's tough on the saturated wick on Thanksgiving night. This is a 25 and 26, notoriously a tough pattern at Village Bowl. Your SerbskE Club just dropped 11:58 though, Scratch. All right, Fef, good cover. Good job. Come on in. Have a seat. Take over. All right.
Hey, Fef, do you have a call-in number?
I don't have a call-in number, but there is a
yeah,
live
Ignatowski
chat.
is a rock star. You're right, Bill. Tell you what, he is a rock star.
Yeah, he led the team last year during the Feftacular, and for good reason.
Well, that's why he's the anchor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, haven't you interviewed him already?
Well, he's been kind of part of the whole
all right
play-by-play color commentary combo.
Okay, I'm gonna bring Mama Chip down.
Okay.
Good. Keep the camera off.
Yeah. So, E-Money trying to clean up that 10 pin. And got that one a little right. But as we saw in the first game, I mean, an open in the first, certainly not a death sentence here. Check it out.
Hi.
Hello. Alexis Lucas, you look so happy to be here.
I'm trying real hard.
I'm trying really hard. Really
Trying
hard.
real hard.
Really hard.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for giving up part of your Thanksgiving
You're welcome.
Eve, Thanksgiving Junior.
Yeah,
us.
yeah. Thanksgiving Junior. It's a good distraction.
Yeah.
Too much going on. Too much chaos.
Yeah. As long as you're here, can you tell us what goes into this fine product that you see on your screen right now?
The mango habanero.
Yeah.
Well, we use tomatoes, first of all, right? Onions, green pepper, habaneros, and a whole bunch of mango.
Okay.
And we still make everything by hand in our factory, I guess you'd call it. Everything is done by hand, chopped by hand, and yeah.
It's fantastic. And the way I've kind of gotten a front seat to see the growth of this company is just awesome.
Well, yeah, you've known us forever.
I feel like, I feel like I've been along for the ride. And not just because of the support that you guys have given to bowling in our community and the podcast and all that stuff, but, it's a fantastic product, and there's a lot of pride that comes into something like that when you're from a town the size of Eau Claire or Wausau, where you're from. And that's got to feel good for you guys, too.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think we still get a big charge out of it when we see somebody at the grocery store put a jar in their cart. In fact, just the other day, I think we were at Woodman's, and Jim came running over and said, that lady right there, she just put a jar of Chip Magnet in her cart. It's just, I mean, it's a thrill. It is. There is a lot of pride, and our kids, 2 of our kids are involved in the company now. Nice. So that's, it's a family thing.
Yeah. These guys, if you haven't noticed, have really, found the love for Chip Magnet and the salsa takeover.
I came out of the bathroom and somebody came up to me and said, "Oh, you must be Alexis." I have no idea who that is. No idea.
When you're here, you're family.
I guess.
I mean, you and Jim, this is your first time experiencing, a league night with SerbskE Club. It's something else, isn't it?
It's a lot of people.
So it's just me and Alexis now.
Oh, okay.
Alexis, I'm here to interview you.
Okay, good.
All right.
Thank you.
Now, when you're at a bowling alley and the crowd is like this, does it make you like bowling a little bit more? Just a little?
I mean, okay, it's pretty exciting over here.
Doesn't make you want to bowl, though, huh?
No, I don't want to bowl.
All right, you got to do the color commentary now for Pfeffer throwing the ball. Watch Pfeffer. Okay. You have to tell everybody what he's doing.
He's standing there, and now he's lining up. He's walking, and he's throwing. And he threw the ball, and all the pins went down.
He is playing a tighter line on 25 than he is on 26. That was a good line.
We did the commentary. We did the commentary for you while you were gone.
You did?
Yeah, I said you took steps and then threw the ball.
Yeah.
What? Okay, whatever.
Not up here on the live stream.
Oh, okay. Well.
Oh, sup, Mraz? Somebody knows you're a Mraz fan.
What? Ooh.
The Railbird.
What?
I know the guys know who that is because they pointed out the Railbird earlier.
Oh, Mraz, John Mraz is there.
Oh.
I thought they were talking about your buddy.
I'm like, how would they know that I love Jason Mraz?
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to the best Wisconsin bowling team of the last 17 years. I'd agree with that. It's an experience. But no, they have really, taken on the love for the product, and I brought them on the show. They had a bowl of Chip Magnet there. They had the jars, and
now they just need the merch.
They understand that this is not your everyday salsa. This is special stuff.
It is special stuff. It is not your everyday salsa, for sure.
Jay.
He says, keep playing the middle, Pfeff.
Hey, Jay, just wait till you see him start playing that 24 to 15 board. And I hate when he starts throwing that line.
He doesn't like the line, even though it's produced scores.
So, tell Alexis what they all have planned tonight. I don't need it.
I don't need
it. You know better what is planned than I do. What is all planned tonight?
So, we've had what they refer to as.
Is this Vince McMahon?
No, that's Bo Ryan.
Oh.
That's Bo Ryan.
Okay.
And the coasters the coasters have significance too.
Okay.
They have a bag, just a pile of these coasters, and each one has a story behind it. And they tell the stories, and the coasters are used, but at the end of the night, they must go back in the pile. These aren't, I mean, that's not like the kind of coaster
I know, I see that.
Yeah, it's a serious coaster.
That's a nice coaster. Okay, so what's planned for the rest of the night?
So they had, what did they call it? Mental training, mental pre-gaming in the bar beforehand.
Mental.
There's a mental something. Mental what? Mental what?
Mental frame.
Mental frame. Oh, no. In the bar beforehand. We're just working on the mental game. Yeah, okay. So they're just working on the mental game. Then we have the bowling. Afterwards, in the bug line, they have a professional DJ setting up for kind of a post-game party.
Oh. This is serious.
It's very serious. There are rules.
To the party?
No, to the bowling, you get fined if you do certain things. There's a list of them that I'm hoping we can get to at some point here. But it's a way of bowling league that, like he said, has been over decades.
Yeah.
Really. And that's the doctor crushing 10.
So there's different rules that aren't bowling rules.
Right. There are bowling rules because it's a
Specific.
sanctioned league, but there are also rules.
Extra rules.
The list. He's got a list of all of them. There we go. So we've got tips and tricks for navigating through the night.
Oh boy.
Now there are card games, and I'm a part of that right now. So you have $1 buy-in per game, but there are multiple games as we go through the second and third game. By the third game, there are 3 simultaneous card games going on.
I see.
Third game's 3, guys. Third game's 3.
I'll be right back. I'm going to
Okay.
go throw this stuff.
Exactly. That's what I try to tell my wife. That's what makes us cool.
What makes this cool?
Yep. That we've been together for so long.
You and Beth?
Yeah.
One night a week. So I mean, it's very serious. We don't take it seriously. We just want to have fun. It's always going to happen.
And he loves he loves your guys' content too. I mean,
That was good. I like that. There are songs that are sung at certain points during the game.
I see this one.
The halfway. No, it was Pete. Yeah, the halfway there choir, and we heard them in action because Mark had the first 7, I believe, in the first game. So they did do
The song.
"Whoa, we're halfway there"
Got it.
song. The part-time striker, we've heard that because somebody got hung.
Okay.
So one person in the frame did not strike,
Yep.
everybody else did.
Yep.
And, yeah.
Do I want to find food? Okay. Are you going to be here by yourself? Are you going to be okay by yourself?
I'm good, yeah. we're
Without
good.
me to help you?
It'll be a challenge.
Okay.
But I think with a little concentration,
You can make it?
I hope I can pull it through.
All right. I'm going to go eat some food, then I'll be back.
Go do that. Yeah. That was Jim and Alexis Lucas, the owners and founders of Chip Magnet Salsa. Yeah, Jay noticed the right lane is striking for everyone. Yeah, I've noticed if I miss right, I'm okay. But if I miss left or get slow, that's a problem. The Railbird says E money.
Thanks, Real Bird. Well, Fef, it's time for a SerbskE surprise.
Okay. Hit me.
When Iggy comes up in the third frame, it's going to be bowling buddy time.
Okay.
And we're going to draw a name from the hopper.
Just like on the bowling game back in the 1980s and early 90s.
So let's do that now. I'm going to draw a name from the hopper.
Okay.
And we have Elaine K. Elaine K. Living on Whitaker Street in Milwaukee.
Okay.
She's going to be Iggy's bowling buddy. And if Iggy strikes in the third frame, she's going to win a SerbskE prize package.
Aha. Okay.
We'll talk more about the prize if Iggy converts.
Can I kind of I see Serge kind of leaning over here. Can I kind of take that as a cue to get this guy, the Jeps Network, going here?
Absolutely.
And this will take a little explaining. So why don't you guys tell us the backstory so we understand what the Jeps Network is?
Pete, have a seat at the microphone. All right, hello world. This is Jeff Earhart, joined by my partner Pete Serbiak. JEPS forms the Jeps Network.
Jeps, yes.
Yeah, the Jeps Network. Pete, tell us a little history of the Jeps Network.
Jeps Network was formed back in 1985, I think. This is back in the days of VCRs, and I think both Jeff and I probably had dreams of being play-by-play announcers back then. You know, like a lot of sports fanatics that maybe weren't as good at sports. We wanted to be involved in sports.
All right, Pete, just to interrupt. We did draw a name from the hopper, Elaine K.
Oh, Elaine
from
K.
Whitaker Avenue, Milwaukee. Is Iggy's bowling buddy. If Iggy strikes here, she'll win a SerbskE prize package.
This would be great. Oh, he got it. Oh, he got it.
Congratulations, Elaine
K. And what did she win?
Whitaker Avenue, Milwaukee. Pete, let me tell you what she's won. Elaine has won a gift certificate for $25 to Rich's House of Cakes.
That's right over there.
Rich's House of Cakes.
That's not far. Elaine could
we
walk
are the
there.
icing on your cake. South 27th Street. Thank you, Rich's.
I think Elaine could walk there. That's so close. But Rich's has been a long-time sponsor. We love Rich's. I just had a cheesecake from Rich's last week, actually. It was great. But the Jeps Network formed. Yeah, we would back in the days of VCRs, we'd plug in a microphone into the VCR, and we would broadcast Brewer games. We would keep score and have a scorecard, and we would do the broadcast of the Brewer games.
Absolutely.
And I think we were pretty damn good, if I say so myself.
Well, we're still doing it today,
and
so I think that speaks for itself.
40 years later, we got the Jeps Network.
Meanwhile, back in the
look
lanes, the
at
Fef, just packing it.
Just taking that 9-pin right off the back in the back. But yeah, so the Jeps Network, who knew that 40 years later we'd be still doing this shtick. Kind of a slow start here for the SerbskE Club after eking out game one by 7 pins. We got some work to do here in game two, as we've already piled up 4 opens in 3 frames. But once again, Iggy's got the front 3. He had the front 9. If you're joining us late, yeah. Iggy had the front 9 in the first game. And let's see if he can stay hot here in game 2.
Blackstone Creek Golf Club. Money, I'm summoned over here. Come over here. Talk with you on the live stream. I was told to give a shout out to Cousin Brett. Hi, Cousin Brett.
Well, tell us who you are giving a shout out.
I am Evan Schmont. I am a SerbskE Future Star, former Future Star, in the developmental program now. Hopefully getting the opportunity to bowl on a Wednesday night with them this season. Should come up probably.
Evan, welcome to the broadcast. Let's talk a little bit about the success you've enjoyed in the Future Stars program. So you started as a youngster.
Yep.
Got some hands-on coaching from the one and only John Workala, who's on 25.
And Shorty, who
your
not
dad.
here right now, but he used to bowl here on Wednesday nights. But
absolutely.
Yeah, I bowled in the junior program probably like 10 years, at least that. And yeah, I learned a lot, bowled well.
Now we're in the big leagues, aren't we?
Yeah, I like bowling in the big leagues. Averaging like 230 right now here on Thursdays, and then 210 at Classic on Fridays. So.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Terrific. Okay.
Yeah, I gave a shout
I'm
out
told to make a
Cousin Brett.
shout out to the watch party in De Pere.
Nice watch party going on there.
Fantastic. Welcome. De Pere is in the
Great
house,
fans.
baby.
Great fans all the way out
Welcome,
there.
De Pere.
Worldwide fans.
Yeah, the SerbskEs are trying to take it worldwide. We've reached De Pere, which is a good starting point, right?
That's the start of globalization.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah. See here, Iggy.
What do you think about Iggy's shot tonight? What do you think he's got some 800 stuff?
I could see that happening tonight. He's throwing it really well. Obviously, that one wasn't the best break, but got a little low on that one, I think.
It's only missed a couple. That one was a little bit speedy, I think 18.5 miles an hour.
Threw it a little fast in that one.
A little fast feet.
He'll run this down, though. Now, Fef gets to throw a shot. I think he's going to get a strike here.
It's amazing how smooth the Fef just kind of fits in.
Yeah,
like
very
he
much
bowls with us all the time. He just kind of walks in the house.
Oh, 100%.
Yep. A little fast on that one, Evan. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. A little fast on that one.
Sometimes I get a little amped up, especially when there's big stuff going on here tonight. But most excited about the future of this program. Evan here is one of our future stars. We've got a full farm system, just like the Brewers, better than the Cubs.
Yep.
And
easily,
so Evan's a big part of that. He's bowled junior gold.
Yep, junior gold. Bowled in high school on the high school team. Got experience from there. Bowled in a bunch of different tournaments like junior state, Pepsi, city, all the above. Junior Hall of Fame. Learned a lot. Got a lot of experience.
So we're lucky that we've got Evan yet on his rookie deal.
Yep.
We're going to try to get him into the mix a little bit this year. He's going to bowl state with us. That's exciting.
That's very much looking forward to that.
Can I unjeps it for a moment?
No, that's okay. That's okay. We're just talking about the future of our program here a little bit. So
yeah,
we've got other future stars here too. Ryan and Eva are here tonight.
Yep. Ryan and Eva. Ryan's out in Michigan now.
Yep. Tearing up the northern Michigan
house
northern patterns that they have.
Yeah.
It's oiled by hand yet?
Yes.
So shout out to all the Huskies.
He was telling me that they fixed the oiling machine.
Oh,
so it's not oiling by hand anymore.
All right, Jeff. Three-bagger.
Here we go.
All right.
All but Shorty.
So we are hitting about the fifth. We are in the fifth frame of game 2 here tonight. Part of our team's history is that Milt, the legendary Milt Nitritz, in the second frame of the fifth game, second game, fifth frame.
Yep. There you go.
Would notoriously drop his drawers to reveal what a different colored underwear every week. I'm hoping Pete does this right now. Oh, nice shot.
There we go.
So we would oftentimes, this is in the early 90s, we would oftentimes bet $1 if we could bet if we could pick the color of Milt's underwear. So
it's pretty interesting challenge there.
Yep. We were right next to the ladies' league. I think Milt liked that a lot. He was a retired guy.
Like to show it off.
He did like to show. In '96, when the Packers made it to the Super Bowl, Milt also pinned a Packer G to his green briefs.
A little
night.
customization.
So that's some team history you're not going to hear anywhere else but here tonight. Exclusive content for you.
Yeah.
Tough 9-pin for John there. He struggled to get out of the gate tonight. He'll get it going, though, second half of the night.
Yeah.
So who's on the? Is anybody left? Do we have anybody left here? Jeff's gonna come in.
Jeff's gonna come in. All right. Welcome back, Jeff.
Thank you. Letting Mark tap. Mark's going to tap out. He has to get ready to bowl. Mentally prepare.
You got a nice 3-bagger up there.
I do. Thank you.
Finished with about 226 game 1. It's a good start.
I did, but a couple opens up there on a couple funky shots. We'll call it that.
Right.
Let's talk about the opponents here. Joe D on lane 25, another strike. Joe's about a 3 handicap golfer. I can attest to that.
3 handicap.
Phenomenal golfer.
Hey, can I get in here and just give a big thank you to Jay?
This is kind of your show, so you can do whatever the heck you want.
Yeah.
He sent down a super chat of $9.99 and says he's buying me a drink. Get the 700. So
it's generous.
Thank you, Jay. Always appreciate it.
Thank you.
The Railbird says Milty.
Yes.
Hey, Jay, there's no reason to stop at the FEF. I mean, there's other 700 possibilities out here.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
We were talking about Milty and how he would pull his pants down in the 5th frame
well,
of the
hey,
second
ho,
game.
ho, hey, ho.
That's what Mark was telling me about that.
Well,
and then
I think the world needs to know that Milt is a founding father of this bowling program.
That's where the Milt sounds super edgy came from.
And in honor of Milt, we have named the 4-5 split the Milty, which I will leave tonight.
Yeah.
And I do this on purpose,
in honor of Milt.
course. I will throw the ball lightly on purpose to leave the 4-5.
Will there be a super Milty?
There could be a super Milty, which is the 4-5 plus an extra
or
pin.
a reverse Milt.
But at some point tonight, I will probably leave the 4-5. I will try hard to do that, and then I will convert the split, of course.
Exactly. In honor of
Milt. I only do it to honor Milt.
Yeah. And usually every time there's a Milt, there's a picture, right? Usually a picture every time Milt's up there. Yeah, let's see what Fef can do here. He's been rolling the ball well tonight.
Fef has a clean game going.
Let's see here, Fef.
Strike here will put Fef in a good position against his opponent who opened in the 6th.
Oh, way to kick it out of there. Yeah. Nice shot, Fef. All right, Jeff's going up and out with a 3-bagger, heading into the 6th. How's it going tonight, Fef?
Good.
Rolling the ball well tonight is what I was just saying before.
I felt like I kind of left that in a little bit.
I was going to say it looked a little tugged on that one.
But I had also bumped in a board. So,
okay.
Oh. You know, I feel like they kind of canceled each other out.
Yeah. Hey.
At least that's what I'm going with.
Yeah. It's an X on the board, so that's all that matters, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Jeff pulled that shot a little bit, too.
Okay.
A little inside, but I'm thinking you run it down.
Yeah. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it. The Railbird says Corbell in a short glass.
I do not know what that's about.
Okay.
I don't remember talking about Corbell, so.
I bet one of the others can probably clue us in. All right, got all 3. So it's a Milt thing.
It's a Milt thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little young for the Milt stuff. I just hear the stories.
Yeah. No, the SerbskEs have been on the show before, and they gave a pretty thorough exploration of
on all their traditions
and the traditions,
the founding since the 90s.
Like that.
There you go, Pete.
There you go. And now Jay's looking for heads to roll. Fire these guys immediately after this stream. No, but this Feftacular thing, I'll admit, I wasn't sure what to expect before last year.
Mm-hmm.
And you come to find that this is really a league experience, unlike anything else.
Go ahead, John.
Well, I mean, you've been getting some breaks, you know.
Oh, Jeff might be getting stuck here.
Yes, Jeff may be getting hung here.
Okay.
So, are you paying or are you paying? No. Get ready because we may be singing here. If Iggy strikes here, there may be some singing that you'll hear.
And that's why I'm going to turn the camera if
yeah,
that happens.
Like it's a good idea.
Oh no!
Hit it.
Oh,
Yeah.
not
So
quite.
so if he would have struck, it would have been either you didn't strike or
what happens there is if Jeff had the option to prepay, if he would have prepaid and Iggy doesn't strike, he can't pull the money out. He cannot pull the money out, and we don't sing though.
Yep.
There's no singing.
Okay.
So, or if Iggy would have struck,
Yeah.
we don't sing.
Okay.
So, but it didn't matter.
Ah,
We didn't get him.
it's all right.
all right. Sounds good. Thanks for letting me talk.
Gonna go
back
in. Jeff's coming back in. All right, Seth.
Just jumping back in here. Tom Cole, Lee Rothman.
Speaking of jumping back in, Pete, it might be time for another prize giveaway. What do you think?
Yeah, let's have a prize giveeway here.
What if the Fef strikes right now? Why
Uh,
don't you go ahead and draw somebody from the
if
pool?
the
from
let me
the
reach
fish
in
bowl?
here. Let me reach in. This is going to be Mark S from McGuanago. Mark S from McGuanago.
Good luck, Mark S.
It says in parentheses here
Hey,
the
let me tell you what
catfish,
Mark S won.
and Mark S wins.
The Scrub-A-Dub package, $25 gift certificate to Scrub-A-Dub. Wash and wax. Let us make you shine. South 27th Street, Scrub-A-Dub, wash and wax.
I just got my car washed there yesterday, Tom. Let's bring you up to speed on where we're at right now. We are in the 7th frame of the second game. We won the first game, SerbskE Club, the home team, against our rivals, Premier Flooring. And here in game 2, we are down about 80 pins right now. Let's call it 70 pins. And we are giving about 115. So we're only up about 40 pins scratch. So we're going to have a late run. So we're going to need to do some work here. Let's see if E-Money can get a little string started. And he almost left a Milty. He almost left a Milty there. Those of you that are familiar with our logo would note that there is a hidden Mickey in our logo, the original logo. Milt was kind of our mentor back when we started bowling, and Milt was known for having his ball roll out and leave the 4-5 a lot, and Jeff almost did it there. If there's anyone on our team that leaves more 4-5s, it's Jeff Earhart. But he covers up the 4. Let's see what I can do here.
Yeah. We were just talking about the Milty, and sometimes art imitates life, right?
That it does.
Or vice versa. I'll be honest, I'm really thinking about making a ball change.
Tell me more about that, Fef.
The reaction just doesn't look like it did in game 1.
This house
it's kind of rolling out a little bit.
It does go away kind of quick.
Yeah.
And this pair on the end in particular gets a little grabby. I would describe it as grabby.
And I remember last year when I had a little trouble with the transition, and I want to stay out in front of it.
Absolutely.
But I don't know. I've carried the last 2. I'm just going to check.
So what ball are you throwing at the moment, Fef?
Well, I'm throwing one that is round, solid, and symmetrical.
And the change would be to one that's
the change
round.
would be either round, pearl, and symmetrical,
Beautiful.
or round, solid, and asymmetrical with not a lot of surface on it.
Sounds like you should change balls.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, the Railbird is, he's in there. Change.
He's decisive. As I recall, he was always decisive about that.
Okay.
If you're going to change, you're going to change.
Right.
We're not going to mess around.
We're not going to mess around.
So
All
I look forward to seeing the ball.
All right,
change.
Railbird. I'm going to do it.
Absolutely. Changing out a two-bagger is a bold move, too. And welcome to the booth, Ryan Workla. Ryan.
Hello, Jeff. Good to be here.
Yeah, welcome. What's new in your world? What's new in your bowling world?
Well, in the news of bowling in the UP, the Oilers have been recently fixed this year, so we've been experiencing the joys of bowling on non-hand-oiled lanes.
Shout out to the UP there.
Yes.
Hey, give me a shout out in your best UP accent. Give me a shout out to the UP.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that there, guy. When we're going up into UP, this is just how you talk.
Pretty good there. Well played. All right, so Fest making a ball change. We talked about this. He's going from a round ball to another round ball. But he was feeling a little bit too much friction.
No, on 25 and 26, you do see that eventually near the end of game 2.
I love this play from the Fef. Let's talk about this. He has 5 of the last 6 strikes, yet not good enough for the Fef. He's going to make a ball change. This is a bold move. Let's call it what it is.
It is a bold move.
Let's see how it responds. A little bit light.
A little bit.
I'll tell you right now, Ryan, I'm not changing balls. I'm gonna dance with the girl I brought to the dance. You know what I mean?
That is a strategy, and that is a very good strategy. If you want to stick to it, all it takes is a little bit of commitment.
You can always move your feet. You can always move your target. You can adjust.
Of course.
I think that's for a lot of us that grew up throwing one ball. And fly by.
That was a close one.
10 pins.
What would we do without him?
The worst. But no, I like the way that looked a little more than my last shot, even though the last shot struck. But I think we can work with that.
Sometimes your best shots aren't always the ones that strike.
Right.
That's why we love the game.
And I could have thrown that last one a little better too. So we'll see. Maybe this next time around.
Now, in response to this, Jeff said his strategy was to stick with the girl he brought to the dance.
Okay.
His goal is to just move his feet when he needs to make an adjustment.
Aha.
So we're going to see how that can play out for him here.
Yeah.
Looks like he went just a touch high with that one.
A little bit high. That's okay. All right, got that 4 out.
Solid conversion.
Talk to our lawyers. I don't know how that works.
If you haven't noticed, my spare game needs a little work.
Well, can't we all say that on some nights?
Right, yeah. But, we can throw a couple strikes in there. Doesn't hurt so bad.
Definitely makes it a little easier.
Yeah. There we go.
Looks like he wasn't too happy with that one, but
No.
it worked out for him.
Did you stick? Yep.
I did.
Stuck at the line.
I did stick.
But No, he's had, I mean, an incredible run between the 300 last night. He starts out with what, 240 the first game. So
That jumps a new ball to him. I think he likes it.
yeah, he does. Yeah. So Rich from the pro shop came over and said that, I need to encourage these guys to kind of help with the workload here, but I'll tell you, I promptly flagged a 10, so I can't really say too much at that point. We'll see if Mark can hit this left lane. He's had spares the last 2 times up here. And 10 back.
Good looking ball there, kid.
Nice shot.
Get some new prize packages ready for the home stretch here. You got some prize
Yeah, we're
packages
good.
ready?
Yeah, we're going to jump in.
Yep.
All right.
Jeff's Network's going to jump in.
Oh. Let me
Lee Rothman, Tom Cole.
let me get us back to the Jeps Network here.
Yeah, back to the Jeff's Network.
Take it away, guys.
Welcome back, Pete Serbiak. I'm Jeff Earhart. We are the Jeps Network, JEPS.
Jeps. Jeff, what do we got going on out here? We got another secret frame.
Let's talk about what we have going on.
Well,
We've got a pretty close game here.
Yeah, we're down about 60 pins.
SerbskE's are down about 60.
And we're in the
going into
last 2
ninth frame.
frames.
They're 1 bowler ahead. But more important than that, we do have some other prize package giveaways. If a SerbskE Club member makes a split today, they will receive a case of Wholesome products from the good people at Wholesome Products. Wholesome.
Longtime sponsor. Love their jams, love their jellies.
It's all about the jams and the jellies.
All about the jellies.
And the splits.
Let's talk about Andrew Pfeffer here. Andrew's carrying a 206 average right now. His high, good looking ball there. His high game is a 289. I'm making this up. I don't know. What's your high game, Andrew?
My high game?
Yes.
I've had a few 300s.
Oh, he's had a few 300s. I'm sorry,
but only on the finest of China.
Ah, gotcha. How many career 300s do you have?
4.
4.
Yep.
Another person that I'm trying to catch. All right. Good break there.
My first was at a house that no longer exists in Thiensville.
Okay. Oh, in Thiensville.
Yep. The former Hadler Lanes, which is now, or which was called Regatta 2 at the time.
Oh my! I don't even know if there is a bowling alley in Thiensville anymore.
No, there was a fire there.
There's been a lot of fires in Thiensville.
Yeah.
The Cheel restaurant started on fire a couple of years ago as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then the other 3, one was at Days Bolodome in Wausau.
The Bolodome.
Yeah.
Love it. Love the name.
That's the first place that I bowled with Jim.
Love the name.
And the other 2 were at Wagner's.
Okay, Wagner's.
Yeah.
When was your last one?
It's been a few years.
Been a few years, yeah. I know how that goes. All right. I gotta go
here. I feel like I have to take this down because I can't do the Jeps Network justice. It needs to be.
It's out of respect, Fef. I understand that. Totally understand that.
Otherwise, it's just GF, and that's no good for anybody.
Fef, how long have you been doing this type of a bra? Several years now?
So the channel started in October of 2020.
Wow.
So it's got...
Right in the thick of the pandemic.
Yep, right in the thick of the pandemic.
Did boredom strike your
it was
creativity?
It was conceived before the pandemic, although it was born during the pandemic. I went to a conference through my work called VidCon in Anaheim. And this is 2019, and even though it was pre-pandemic, everybody was talking about live stream. But they were talking about it in terms of, don't worry about being camera shy. You can do this. And I'm thinking to myself, show me the way to the camera. I'll be happy to do this. I just have to figure out the tech. So it took me a while to gather up the gear and that stuff. But, once I kind of had all my ducks in a row, had the gear, and this is something that I'm still learning as far as setting up remotely and stuff like that. But, it's been a good start, and it's been full speed ahead since then. Joe says, is your goal to make this an annual occurrence? Yes. Last year we kind of discussed it during the heat of battle, but yes, we absolutely want this to be an annual thing.
I think we've begun a new SerbskE transition, or what's the right word for that? Tradition, I guess, is the better word than transition.
Right.
And we really enjoy having FF, so this is great.
Well, thanks to you guys, because it's a blast being here.
I don't know if everybody appreciates, like, the FF was here hours in advance setting up all the stuff and making sure all the connections were connected. And
I'm just really slow at putting
T's
this
crossed
stuff
and
together.
I's dotted. Phenomenal job.
But since we're on that topic, big shout out to our Tyler, who really helped out with laying the cords and helping me get everything configured here, because that doesn't come together easily or fast.
Tyler can do it all. He is the jack of all trades. Whatever you need, he can do.
Hell of a bowler, too.
Yeah, and a fantastic bowler. Yeah. Maybe next year we can showcase Tyler's bowling skills and give him a special promotion from AAA.
Yeah.
I jokingly say AAA. Tyler's definitely in the big leagues, but hasn't quite cracked the regular SerbskE rotation.
Okay.
All right, let's go, Fef. Big 10th frame.
Get up, Bob.
I feel like we were playing comedy sports there for a second, Jeff.
All right, welcome back, Iggy. Talk us through what the SerbskEs need to do in the 10th frame.
SerbskE's down about 50 heading into the 10th. We're going to need some help.
A couple of strikes working.
We do. A couple bad breaks in the 9th frame. Fef's going to strike here. Now, Fef is through the strike jackpot for everybody playing along at home. Good shot, Fef. He is struck in the 3rd, 6th, and 9th frame of the first 2 games, Jeff. What does he do if he strikes in the 3rd, 6th, and 9th frame of the 3rd game?
I have no idea, but if he strikes on the next strike, I ask America to join us in the Fefinator chant here.
Yeah.
So just so everybody knows how this works, we're going to say, after the Fef strikes, we're going to yell F-E-F-inator, which is, of course, a tribute to the Dominator, who is on the sidelines today. Usually it's the D-O-Aminator, which makes a lot more sense. F-E-F-inator! Nice job by the Fef. Much needed two-bagger. See if we can close it out.
He could get through the strikeout jackpot in the 10th frame, too, tonight for first 2 games. A lot of excitement going into Game 3. We've got a lot of fun planned for Game 3 tonight, guys, so stick around. I know there's thousands still watching. So that is the 5th split for Bob tonight, if anybody's keeping track over there. Pete, welcome in. Pete's going to join us.
Big shot here. Tyler was back there and did not hear the F-E-F-inator chant, so we're going to do it again.
Do it again.
We're gonna
Good
do it
idea.
again.
Good idea.
Yep.
And you can do it into Pier, too, guys.
Fef just made a ball change a couple frames ago, and he looks pretty good with that ball.
Let's hear you on the live stream.
F-E-F-inator! I'm going to have to pull the
I heard you in the
faders
Pier, I
back
think, on that one.
Yeah. Pull the faders
I
back.
I don't know if Altoona heard you, but Bob
with a 2:22 start and then a 2:36.
Yeah.
Fef's averaging about
229.27 or 67 was his average coming in.
In 2 Feftaculars.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, coming in tonight, yeah.
Yeah. So he seems to like 25 and 26, which is been a tough shot
pattern.
down here.
Tough pattern.
Tough pattern.
It's like bowling in a sport league, but different, guys. If anybody's at home still listening.
Our cameras can't pick this up, but over on lane 22 right now is a is
one of our favorites.
One of our favorites, Cowboy Ron. He has 350 Cowboy jerseys, and he's wearing his specially custom-made SerbskE number 99 jersey tonight.
Let's watch him on 22. You can get him way on the left here. Your stream.
Yeah, swinging on over.
Swing.
He throws
Boom.
a lot of revs, and
Yep.
he just struck again.
Yep. Also
Cowboys
opens a lot.
got room for 215.
Let's get back to 25 and 26 here. Big double here for Jeff.
We got a large comeback coming in. Starter at Blackstone Creek, Bob Gobergowski, helped us out with 4 consecutive splits to finish.
Oh, that was pure.
Earhart.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody paid attention in the ninth there, but we talked earlier in the broadcast about our friend Milt and his underwear selection. Milt also famously left a lot of 4-5 splits, and we did see one from Gary in the ninth frame. I do believe that was a nod from the heavens from Milt, just wishing us a happy Thanksgiving.
That's a sign. Milt was known for telling us some famous Potawatomi bingo stories on Thanksgiving night.
Yep. And dropping his drawers, I talked about already.
He did drop his drawers quite often. Yep. But meanwhile, Jeff trying to finish with a 201 game if he can fill it in.
Good form, pulled up a little on that one. It's all right.
Close.
Good comeback.
Almost to 200.
All right, Jeff. Jeff's disgusted with that ball, but that's okay. All right, so Pete's going to come up. He's working on a double. Can close out for 224. We have made up the stagger in the team game. I'm sure everybody's keeping track of that. There are, just panning back to the back, we've the crowd. I mean, we're going to need bleachers next year. There's no doubt we're going to need bleachers. I've already reached out to Red Carpet to see if they can give us some of the bleachers they used to use at Celebrity for the Pro Tour, because there's easily what do you think?
I love that. I feel like the whole goal is to make this bigger every year.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think we're there this year. So
we might have to close the rest of the house to the public next year when we bowl.
Yeah, no, it's been a good run so far. Joe wants to know if I have bowled at Rice Lake Lanes. I believe it's called Rand's Lanes. I've never bowled there before. Driven by it a bunch, but no, haven't bowled there. But I'd like to.
Joe's in the Future Stars program too, Fef.
Okay.
He's a two-handed lefty and has a lot of potential.
Cool. The Railbird agrees with the ball change. Thank you.
Yep.
That worked out pretty good. Who's Wally?
Wally Serbiak.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could be Pete's famous brother, Wally.
Oh, okay.
Former basketball NBA star. We've got a pair of 199s on the board.
I think he's missing a Z in there.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, you're right. And his eyebrows aren't as big as Wally Serbiak's
right.
were. So.
Right.
I got a text from Prez that John's got to get on the mic game 3. We got to make sure
Okay.
he's on there.
Yeah, we've tried to get John on the mic.
He said he played basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome, Wally.
We've got a fever and we need the doctor's help.
Yeah. Jeff, hop on it.
There we go.
Oh, Fef, he just made a house call right there.
There we
with
go.
a trip 4, baby. Trip the 4.
Always welcome in a close game like this.
Always welcome. The SerbskEs are slowly doing our thing here. We're just kind of keeping it close, and then zipping into the lead in the 10th frame.
Right. That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Just win, baby.
What's our plan for game 3? How many bowling buddies are still left in our limitless bowling buddies?
Yeah.
Did we hand out the autograph game by 10?
I hope somewhere along the line that Tom Cole actually sees this and understands that this is really an homage to to what was a fantastic show.
Fef, can we talk about that a little bit?
Yeah.
As a kid growing up, that was on 5 nights a week.
Yep.
Prime time.
Right.
Like
Super 18.
7 o'clock at night, Super 18, Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Come on, give it up, right?
Those were the days.
Bowling. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Fef, do you know people that were on the show?
Do I what?
Do you know people that were on the show?
I know a couple. Steve Brinkman was on. We bowled against each other in a few leagues back in the late 90s. Who else? Ron Schweiker.
Sure.
Was on. Bowled in league with him. And I'm sure there were others that just escaped me right now.
So Pete SerbskE's dad was on the show back in the days, with us today, back in the audience.
Yeah.
My dad was on a couple times.
Okay.
So there's some SerbskE history with the show. Although I don't think any of the current members ever appeared.
Okay. So what I'm staring at, and you can't see it on camera because it's to our left. There's a gentleman in a Packers hat, but I want you to look at the T-shirt. The T-shirt is a Water Street reunion T-shirt from the 1990s. I have that T-shirt
That's
at home.
incredible.
So there's a group on Facebook that puts on this 90s Water Street reunion in Eau Claire. And I didn't go to the actual reunion, but the shirt is patterned after a recreation champion shirt from UW Eau Claire. And everybody had those back then. But I just like the design because, it's...
It's amazing you can single that out. You have a good eye.
It's a distinct shirt.
And meanwhile, back on the lanes, the SerbskEs have closed out game 2 with 1042 scratch, 1116 handicap versus 1069 for Premier Floor.
Aces and a flush.
So the SerbskEs have taken a commanding lead through 2 games, with game 3 coming up soon.
So does 2 out of 3, and maybe we need Iggy's confirmation here, 2 out of 3 takes the salsa, right?
Well, we're going for total points tonight.
Okay.
So I suppose,
but
not having quite done the math, we'll have to double check with the scorekeeper.
Because you go head-to-head too.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Head-to-head is in place, Fef. So
and I was
all
a
the
loser
individual,
in that.
Well, not to point a finger, but yeah.
Oh.
But yes, the individual points are in play. So we'll have to see how it all flushes out. We have the possibility of a tie.
Sure. Always the possibility of a tie. Yeah, the Railbird says, nice score, Premier Floor. They've really been bowling well.
So the current score is 13-5.
Okay.
So the SerbskEs are in excellent shape.
All right. Good. Good. As we've said multiple times, we are bowling for Chip Magnet Salsa.
Card game, Jeff.
Oh,
Jeff won the card game.
I won the card game.
Which is
that doesn't happen very often.
That's for entertainment purposes only. $6 to the Fef. Congratulations.
Coming in hot. Who's still with us, Jeff?
Ig, we're through two games. Tell us what's your mentality heading into game 3?
Get 12 strikes. That's my mentality.
Yeah.
Fef is hot right now. Fef, I'm going to remind you one more time, you have made it through both strike jackpots now.
Oh,
for the night.
Okay, good. I really appreciate the confidence that the Railbird had in me.
Yes.
I was kind of hemming and hawing over changing balls, and he said, just do it.
Nobody changed balls better than the Railbird in this day.
Just do it. And wasn't sure when I left the 10 pin on that first shot with it, but it's definitely paid off since then.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, it's great reaction. Joe's ball of choice was the Brunswick zone defense. As they, a lot of times that was his only choice that night too.
Okay.
Railbird liked the ball change pizza.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Nice
So-
score from your floor. Love it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I agree.
And a nice
All
spare
right, yeah. He's
from E-Money.
nobody makes a 7-pin more than Jeff. Good job, Jeff. All right, so we're in game 3. Our crowd is still strong. Have we talked about the bouncer that's here? We've got a bouncer.
We haven't. No.
Nope. Yep.
Please.
So we do have a bouncer. Club SerbskE is going to be open after bowling. We've got a DJ. We talked about him already. DJ Bax. He's going to be spinning the hits, but any good club needs a good bouncer too.
That's true.
And Ziggy, our good friend from Tuesday night, is here. He's got his bouncer shirt on, ready to go tonight. He'll be taking care of the making sure we don't let too much riffraff into the club tonight, and keeping everybody safe and having fun.
But don't think that, just because we've got muscle at the door, that means that nobody's welcome.
Right, everybody's welcome.
Everybody's
welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to come in and play cards after, if you want to listen to some music, watch the Bucks game, anything you want.
Yeah.
It's Club SerbskE's all-inclusive environment. We'll be serving pizza and maybe taking free pictures. We'll have a meet and greet with the team after. Pete's right now figuring out a ball change, I think. I think he's thinking about making a ball change.
I'm gonna bump a little right. I'll be fine.
Oh, good. Yeah. All you righties that worry about changing your shot during the night. So we're going to get John on track here. We also need to get him to the mic in game 3.
Yeah.
Maybe after this shot, John's going to come to the mic.
Seems very excited about
Yeah.
that.
I think Mr. and Mrs. Chip Magnet are really enjoying the Bugline Bar right now.
Yeah.
Taking advantage of all the features that Village Bowl offers tonight. Great that they came down, though.
I don't know if he's been here before.
Okay.
I'll have to ask him. He wasn't here for state the year that it was here.
Okay.
Neither was I. But he is from the Racine area. So he's doing Thanksgiving with his family.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not right across the street from Racine. So
No.
Cool that they made the trip up.
So we're going to tag in John here real quick to do some commentary here with maybe Jeff. We're going to turn the mic over. I also hear that Racine makes really good kringle. Yeah, really good kringle.
All right, welcome to the mic, one John Doc Workala. John, say hello to America.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah,
I hear people have been missing me, so I had to come on.
John, to your recollection today, do any of the SerbskEs have a split conversion?
No, not that I am aware of.
Well, let me tell you what happens if we do convert a split. If a SerbskE member converts a split today, you will win a special SerbskE prize package, which is a ride on the back of Stretch's Harley to a church festival of your choice.
Well, there's a lot of options because I know he goes to a lot
of options.
Yes.
He's out every night of the week.
Yes, indeed.
Shout out to you retired folks. Stretch is part of that club. Every day is Saturday, as they say.
That is correct for Stretch.
But here we are on a
Living it up.
Wednesday.
Living it up.
We are living the dream tonight.
We are, but not like Stretch.
John, what do you have? You have plans for Turkey Day tomorrow?
Yes.
Tell
Double
me.
plans.
Ooh, double plans.
In-laws at noon, and my family at 5. So 2 Thanksgiving dinners in one day.
Double your pleasure. A little football watching in between.
Little football watching, a lot of sleep, hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds like a fun time.
Right. Yeah, Lane's breaking down a lot right now.
So, John, just as a spoiler alert, later on tonight, my alter ego Max Credits will be interviewing the Fef.
Excellent.
In what we call a SerbskE quiz. And one of the questions is about your nickname, Doc.
Oh,
now, you do hold a medical degree. Is this true?
I do not.
Well, of course you don't.
I do in cribbage, apparently.
But
just a little hint. Just a little hint.
You are the Doc of cribbage.
Of knobs.
Doctor of knobs. Now, the Fef knows nothing about this.
Correct.
So later on tonight, we're going to drop that on the Fef, and we're going to see if he thinks you actually hold a medical degree, given your nickname.
Excellent.
Stay tuned, America.
Yeah, I'll give everyone the story, but we used to play cribbage after bowling, and lucky me, for those of you who play cribbage, I did get a one hand twice in a row, which means I only had knobs, and I think it was Iggy at the time coined the nickname Doc, Doctor of Knobs. So, yeah, that has stuck. We will see if the Fef knows what that means after we are done.
How you doing, Doctor?
I am doing all right. How are you?
Good.
Better than my bowling is.
Okay. It's not about the bowling. It's about the
About the people. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
No, I was just chatting with Stretch back there, and he's kind of what could I say he is? He's my playing card technician.
He's drawing your cards
He's
for you.
drawing
Yep,
the cards. He's
Gotcha.
keeping the 3 games.
Yeah, because
in line.
do they all know? Does everyone know the 3 games in the third game?
I don't know, but they should, because there are 3 card games going on simultaneously right now.
Very difficult to keep track of.
It's very hard. Yeah.
Good to have Stretch there for that.
Mm-hmm. And I remember during the show that the team was on, they mentioned that Stretch, and I can confirm this by seeing him, is the guy you want around when there's a raffle for a bowling ball or something like that, because the wingspan,
Big wingspan, yes.
gets you 44 tickets.
Exactly. Very
And-
valuable.
Yeah,
He has been used by other teams for raffles.
for those
Yep.
purposes. He's a tall guy. He's probably what, 6'4", 6'5"?
I think he's 6'4", 6'5".
Okay.
Yeah. I'm off to bowling.
All right, go get him. The Doctor. Good to hear from him.
The Doctor. So that nickname really came from a game of cribbage where he would. Are you familiar with cribbage, Fef?
I'm familiar with it, as in I know it exists. I don't know how to play it.
For the cribbage players out there, there's a 1-point thing in the game of cribbage where it's called knobs.
Okay.
And for some reason, John somehow captures that more often than most. So he became somehow the Doctor of Knobs, and that's how that nickname originated. Like all nicknames do, right? It's just something strange that kind of prompts
That sticks.
Yeah, it's something that sticks.
I'm also noticing that you've got Cowboy Ron and 2 other Cowboy, Mrs. Cowboy. There are 2 Cowboy ladies. And Cowboy Ron is on one of the other teams in this Wednesday Tippers League, and he always wears a Cowboys jersey
Every week, and a different one.
And they say, legend has it that he has like every player who's.
I've never seen Cowboy Ron duplicate a jersey. Let's put it that way. He has a dedicated closet for the jerseys only.
Wow.
In the hundreds, and they're all custom made.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of jerseys. All right, Fef, let's see what you can do here. So, Pete, we're talking about some of the characters in our league. We talked a little bit about Cowboy Ron.
Yep.
Who else?
Well,
Who else do you want to give a shout out to on the Wednesday Tippers?
Before I do that, I just want to tell a quick story. If you have a,
it's not my agenda. It's yours.
no, I'm
Go ahead.
sorry. If you have a SerbskE Club bingo card for tonight, and you have somewhere on there, if you have Stretch talking to my parents about porn cards, you can put a little X on that one.
Careful.
And I'm uncomfortable, so now I've moved back to the microphone. One of our characters is Murray Security is up there. Greg Murray works at the Fiserv Forum as a security guard, and he is for Bucks game. You'll probably notice him at the Bucks games.
Sure.
Anytime there's a shot of when Coach Bud or now Coach Griffin,
Murray is a high-profile figure.
Yeah, Murray is positioned directly behind the Bucks bench. So anytime there's something going on the Bucks bench, Murray shows up. So A lot of weeks, Murray gets more, or a lot of games, Murray gets more FaceTime than David Gruber at Bucks games because Murray Security, that's one of our characters. We're talking about some of the characters in the league.
Oh, yeah.
Down, I'm just kind of looking around. There's we have Jim Miller, a guy named Jim Miller. Jim is 75 years old. Recently had an artificial hip replacement over the summer.
Okay.
And he just started bowling 2 weeks ago, came back 2 weeks ago, and dropped a 75 years old, artificial hip, just dropped like 658 against us last week, including having the front 8 in game 3.
Good for him.
This is a prize.
Not good for us, but good for him.
No, it was good for him. I think we still beat them that game.
Okay.
Jeff, E-Money has left the 210. And this is, I believe, I think this is the Flowers from Nature's Nook, if he can convert this. Nature's Nook, you can get all of your floral needs over on 76th and Good Hope there. And Jeff's going to give that a decent run, but he missed it. But thanks for playing on that one.
Oh, it was a good try, though.
I'll leave on that note.
So I'm looking at the tips and tricks for navigating through the night, and I'm kind of focused in on the Village Bowl Gives Back, where if you have strikes in the 5th, you win bowler bucks if everybody strikes. In game 2, you have 25 clean as a team to start the game. You win 5 bowler bucks. And then in game 3, 5 strikes in the 7th wins a pizza. So I better get right here because I've kind of lost it in the last couple.
So we still have a shot at the pizza, right? The 7th frame.
It's
an important frame.
Yeah.
So the SerbskEs in game 3 have 3 splits, and we're still trying to give away that split package that we offered. If a SerbskE makes a split conversion today, you win a SerbskE prize, which is a ride on the back of Stretch's Harley to a church festival of your choice. I'm not sure. We're not going to make you take that package. Maybe we could offer you a can coolie instead, but there would be some type of compensation. We'll put it that way. Good shot by the doctor there.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about Mark Ignatowski enjoying the left side all to himself today. He hasn't moved all night.
I think that's one of his favorite topics.
It is one of his favorite topics. Oh, and just as I say that, disaster. You can blame me, Mark, when you watch this later. I apologize. In fact, the SerbskEs have some work to do in game 3 here.
Yes, we do. Yeah, the premier flooring is off to a nice start.
Shout out to Premier.
Yes.
Why?
3rd frame.
I did have a spare, yeah.
369.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that.
I know you weren't. Oh, let's commentate. All right. Let's get some. I just can't anymore.
Welcome back, Jim, from Chip Magnet Salsa.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Appreciate that.
Thank you for sponsoring tonight's event.
I love it. It's hey, I don't know what I did to sponsor it other than just sponsoring Fef.
We kind of made it up, and you showed up, and here we are bowling for salsa.
When he told me that last year that you guys bowled for salsa, I was like, that is like the best thing ever. I get behind that 100%.
Well, it's a fantastic product.
Thank you. You can thank her for that, though. She's the one. She's the brains. I'm just
Alexis.
Yeah, she's the brains. I don't really know what I am. I'd say I was a pretty face, but she's even better looking than I am.
Maybe we'll say the muscle. The muscle.
Yeah, that's what we are.
So Jim, I know you're a bowler. What night do you bowl?
I bowl Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Oh, 3 nights a week.
Yeah.
3 in a row, Jim.
Well, I cut my finger off on my right hand 3 years ago.
Okay.
So I started bowling left-handed. And the learning curve on that has been tough.
Whoa, back up. This is an amazing story. So you actually switched hands.
I switched hands.
And you're bowling 3 nights a week with your non-dominant hand or opposite hand?
Plus practicing twice a week.
That's incredible.
And I shot 299 2 weeks ago.
That's
I left a 3-pin.
The story gets better and better.
Get up there, Jeff. 10 in the pit. Let's go. Hey, Jay, I'm going to try and keep up because Fef's not keeping up. Let's see. Ask which question you would like to see again.
Sorry. So,
Fef,
yeah.
Jay just said we should interact more with the people in there.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta do better with that.
We got to do better with that. Yeah. Well,
Hey, Mark,
get on that.
you're here. You're here. You probably don't need to say that.
No, it's a thing. Good score.
Yeah, good score. This is nothing like leagues in Eau Claire.
No, it's a totally different experience.
It is. This is different.
Yeah.
Feftacular II.
There we go.
All right, there we go.
So the score is 13-5 right now,
Okay.
but we have a lot of work to do this game because it's head-to-head too. It's not just team totals.
Okay.
So
You're up 13-5.
Yes.
Okay.
So even though, last
And-
game I shot 230, but lost the individual point.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What's your handicap? Looks like about 12 pins. Yeah. All right. So you got about 12 pins of handicap, and your bowler has 47. He just rung that 10 pin, didn't he? Yeah. What'd you get? So you shot 235, 247. What'd you get beat by?
A few, not many.
Okay.
But loss is a loss. So
Loss is a loss. Exactly. Almost left the Greek church there on 25.
yeah.
Got lucky. At 4-pin kicked out. Do they make them drink if they miss a 10-pin here?
No.
Okay. Do these guys ever miss a?
I've missed some.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's you. You're not these guys.
Right.
These guys make us look amateur.
Mm-hmm. They shoot spares. Did you eat at the?
We did.
Yeah. What'd you have?
We had the rattle. What were they? We had the rattlesnake rolls, and then those were really good.
Yeah.
And then we had a sausage and pepperoni pizza.
Okay.
Tell you what, the pizza here, it's really, really good.
They do well here.
They do.
Yeah.
Come up. Nice ball. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I yelled at you guys. I'm sorry. Oh, he was mad about that one over on 24. You can put his face in his hands, and the ball just held center. I love that. This guy running up 5 board,
It worked.
and he got it.
Yeah.
All right, look at Mark's ball. Mark's ball is different. There is something sexy about watching a left-handed bowler bowl. I just told him there is something sexy about watching a left-handed bowler bowl. I agree. We're built different.
Can't agree more, Jim.
Yeah. This left-handed, we look better doing it.
I've been watching, and it's tough mentally on a given night too, because you watch all these righties pour it in, break the lane down, and the lefties got to sit out there by themselves and try to get strikes.
Oh,
and
but it's
break
so
down
much
a lane.
easier on the left because you don't have anybody else there.
Oh man,
Try
it's tough.
playing through transition for
It
6
is
frames.
tough. It is tough. That left side.
All right.
So Fef's going to bounce back here on the
He
shot.
is.
Yeah,
There you go.
10 in
Look
the
at
pit.
that.
Yeah, 10
That
in the
middle rail is good for him.
Yeah.
He's going to say I missed by about 4 boards.
Yeah. Well, righties are allowed to do that.
They
righties
are.
Can move.
They got more space. You righties have it made. Okay, so you.
This is fun to have 2 lefties. You've never had 2 lefties on a broadcast before.
Jay, 2 lefties at a broadcast.
Right. We've
really
taken
have
over.
2. Jay, I didn't find your other question, man. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, Jay's got a question. Yeah, Jay had a question before that's tough to interact. Yeah, I get it, Jay. It's been we've got a sellout crowd here tonight. We should have had bleachers back here.
I'm surprised you didn't have bleachers.
No, I know. Next year we're going to work on it. Understand, Jay, it's been tough to type and talk and bowl and interact at the same time. So appreciate it, though.
We do
welcome
appreciate
you here
being
next year. Yeah.
Matter of fact, I mean, I watch the show every week, Jay, and I know you're here every week. So we appreciate you.
Hoping Jay can make it down in person next year.
Hey, that was
our
cool,
audience
right?
from Chippewa Falls. We'll probably have to rent a bus at some point.
I think so.
Yep. We'll just get you guys to do.
Did you ever think
coach.
the SerbskEs would go statewide?
No.
And now look at you guys.
Right. It's amazing. If you want to get some merchandise on squadlocker.com, you're more than welcome to. You can search the SerbskE Clubhouse.
Plus,
there's some Black Friday sales starting.
Plus,
oh yeah,
I got a ball holder for my spare ball. There's nothing better. When Pfeffer showed up with this last year, he set it down the first night of league, and he was like showcasing it, and he saw the jealousy. I know you. He saw the jealousy.
Yeah, I think the Pfeff has called us the king of the merch, or what would you call us? Something goofy like that.
We have our merch. If anybody wanted to grab any of the Chip Magnet merch, you could go on to redbubble.com and get that there too.
We're going to.
Yeah.
We've heard it's out there.
I got it. I'm gonna have a shirt, SerbskE shirt, so that when I show up next year to bowl, I'm already in uniform.
We're gonna need to make sure that the owners of Chip Magnet do get a picture tonight with the big hat. That's
the
also
big
here.
hat.
It's
I don't know,
here.
Mom. You gonna put that hat on?
No.
I'll get a shirt, but I'm not. Okay, I'll wear the hat.
Okay. I'm
wear
gonna turn
the
it
hat.
back to the pride of Chippewa Falls here. Hang on.
Oh, so yeah. No, it's good. And I was telling Lexi that they have really bought into Chip Magnet, and they love the product, and they promote it like I do.
I love it,
and it's awesome. Yeah.
And you know who I met tonight?
Who's that?
Mom Pfeff.
You never met her before.
I haven't.
That's true.
22 years I bowled with you.
Isn't that weird?
22 years.
Tells you how much she's up by us.
No kidding, right? I think Ma Pfeff needs to come up a little more often.
Yes, she does. Yeah.
But it was nice. She walked up to us. We went to go get some food, and she came up to us, and she's like, "Are you Jim?" It was nice to meet Ma Pfeff. Yeah. All right, 10 in the pit, Pfeff.
Yeah.
Asia.
There you go.
No snarkiness, Jay. None at all. We want to interact with everybody. We really do. You really should. Did Pfeff show any kind of panned back view so you could see all the people here? I'm not kidding. There's got to be more than a dozen people back behind the settee area, and they're all standing and watching. It's like an event. I haven't seen anything like this.
Like this, the Feftacular?
Oh my God. How do you guys have that many fans?
Well, I'm a little disappointed, actually, to be honest. No, we do not. No, we do not. No, nobody paid.
People get about
we haven't paid. No,
Are there any people here for you?
They left.
His wife is here, but I think she was cheering for us last game.
She doesn't like him either, though.
Left. She left.
She doesn't like him anyway.
We don't pay.
Our Tyler suggested that move. He was right on.
Oh, he's always right. He's our ball guy. Tyler's our ball guy.
Taylor's your apprentice.
And his daughter's here too, but I think she cheers for us too sometimes. You cheer for us too sometimes. Right, yeah.
Depending on the day that they like you or not,
That's
right?
right, yeah.
They pay more than we do. That's the only problem.
We pay more.
It's all that merch sales, man.
Jim, we were talking about my 300 game yesterday, and
Yeah.
I don't have a strike this game. We're 5 frames in. So
Oh, man.
it comes and it goes. That's a term we like to use.
Yeah.
A lot. It comes and it goes.
What'd you have the first two?
243 and then 199. So the arrow, like, we got to get the
Yeah.
arrow. It's
Still
going
plus-
down right now. We got to
Yeah.
get it pointing back up.
Still plus 42.
I got
plus.
I got room here yet. We got room here yet. but we're down.
Yeah, you're sitting okay.
You know, we're down a lot here.
And you guys are up. Did he say 13-5?
We're up 13-5. We
Okay.
need to get. We need to find 5.5 points to win the salsa. So
And,
we got some work to do in this game.
Nice thing is Pfeffer's guy's on an open, so he's
Right. That's good.
after.
And Fef's finding it on the ball change.
He is.
Right?
Was it a ball change or an adjustment?
So I changed balls in the 8th last game.
Okay.
And then
What'd you change to?
I changed to something round, solid, and asymmetrical, with not a lot of surface on it.
Okay.
It was the right move.
You don't want to say the brand or anything, huh? It's okay.
It was the right move, but they're starting to burn up a little bit.
Okay.
So, Tyler was on it. He suggested the move on 26. He
Yeah.
was right.
What was the move?
The move was 3 and 2.
Okay.
And it was, you saw the last shot.
I did. I didn't.
Oh, it was 10
I didn't.
back. Yeah.
Pete and I were talking. That was just we were engrossed in each other for a minute there.
I bet.
And I'm still in awe of the crowd. I can't.
So I want you to look to our left, and I was kind of pointing this guy out earlier. You see the T-shirt? It says Water Street.
It does. It says Water Street Reunion.
I have that T-shirt.
99 to 2000.
Yeah. It's the 90s Water Street Reunion T-shirt.
Why?
Because there's a Facebook group, as you would know if you were on Facebook.
But I'm not.
Where they've planned a couple of reunions for people who went to school at Eau Claire in the 90s.
That sounds fun.
It does sound fun. I didn't attend, but I like the design of the shirt because it's like a recreation champion shirt from the university.
Okay.
So I bought one. And obviously that dude
And
did too.
That guy did too.
Yeah.
Did you tell him you had the same shirt?
What's that? If you're ready. Yeah. All right, cool.
Okay.
No, I don't want that smoke.
How funny. For an Eau Claire shirt of
Sounds like there was a happening down on maybe 13 and 14.
and judging from the sound, it wasn't the reaction they wanted.
Right.
Yeah, Pete and I were talking how he shot 300 yesterday, and he's like, I don't even have a strike. And then he struck here, so he's got it. He's on the right path.
Right. Yeah. I'll tell you what, the pins are live. They fly.
Why do you think that is? Do you think it's
don't-
because their decks are clean, or do you think it's because they're new pins?
I don't know.
Because you're right. When I see good flush hits, I mean they are flying back.
Yeah.
There's some movement there.
Yeah. Not sure. They're AMF pins.
And Brunswick machines.
Brunswick machines.
He's going to throw up 5. Just it's controlled. Oh, up what 3?
Yeah. Right in there.
Oh, that was the adjustment.
And this place has always been very well maintained.
Well,
very
you worked
clean.
here what years?
96, 97.
Wow. Has it changed much?
Parts of it have. These walls, the wall that you can see on the right side that kind of looks carpeted, it is carpeted.
It actually is carpet.
That's the same. I don't think it was a step down to the approach.
Okay.
When I was working here, it is now.
I think if you had a couple too many drinks, that could cause a little bit of a problem.
It could. And the lanes have been replaced since then.
Okay. Fun fact about Andrew Pfeffer. He does not drink anything other than water during bowling, ever. And if you bowl against him in a head-to-head match and he has the match won going into the 10th, he will kick the ball in the gutter because he did it to me. He kicked the ball in the gutter because he didn't need any pins. And this is the man throwing the ball right now. Playing with fire, Pfeff. Fef's got the 3, 6, 10. Got the gem thrown over on 23. Oh, the hard way. The hard way. That's not how I would have picked it up, but
Not how I drew it up.
the right-handed sliders get pulled out against the wall.
Oh, my spare game needs some work.
Yeah.
The
I haven't seen a right-hander here.
two-handed right sliders.
Well,
get
I
put
mean,
up
I
against
was
the-
thinking two-handed.
Yeah.
Who's bowling two-handed?
I don't know.
Have you bowled here before, Jay?
Well, I think Jay's in California, so I'm
Oh,
guessing
okay.
not.
Okay.
But yeah, I haven't seen any two-handers here tonight.
Yeah.
No, I haven't either. There's a place, Jay, there's a place in Chautauqua where we bowl, and we do a 9-pin. And by we, I mean me and other bowlers other than Fef, because fun fact about Pfeffer, again, he will not bowl a 9-pin tournament. So we
not
bowl
for me.
We bowl in Chautauqua, and you see on the right-hand side, see that walkway there, that brown walkway? Take that walkway away and put the wall straight up against the gutter. And that's how and this is a 6-lane house. So lane 6 has the wall right up against it. And if you're left-handed and have any kick, you cannot play the right side of the lane because you will kick that wall every time. Austin Yankee kicks that wall so hard every time he bowls there. It's just.
And the opposite on lane 1 for the righties.
But you actually have a walk lane on the right
is
side.
Is there some
that's
space?
how. Yeah, that's
Okay.
how they get back to the lane. So you have that walkway. You have about that same. You have that. Fef, I think Mama Chip and I are going to take off.
Okay.
We got to get back to Racine. We got family, and they're about an hour away. So
Cool.
we got to get back to that family.
Okay.
But thank
We
you
will-
for having us.
We will make the salsa presentation on your behalf.
I will love that. Now, they also said I have to get a picture with the SerbskE hat on. You might as well
The
flip
big
your,
hat.
You might as well flip your camera around.
Okay.
Get me with the hat on. Mom won't wear the hat.
Okay.
But I'll put the hat on and we can get that and you guys can pull a still from that.
Yeah.
Or do the I don't want to try and pull everybody away to get a picture or
Sure.
anything. So yeah, we'll do
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Thank you. Oh, that's not what he's talking about. We have a close wall at the house that he bowls
Oh,
at.
yes,
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I gotta get that hat so you can turn the camera around.
Yeah. Get the hat. The big hat. Yeah. So while Jim searches for the big hat, we've got Mark Ignatowski in his 7th frame. He's the one on our side who's stayed clean, but he's got some work to do here with a 2-4-7. Oh, I can see the big hat coming. When Stretch wears the big hat, everybody knows. Well, we need to switch the camera around.
Oh, great work, Fef. The big hat is in play.
Yeah, no.
Well,
No words, just big hat.
yeah,
This is fun.
he loves the big hat.
This makes me look good.
Picture that big hat with Chip Magnet Salsa
Cool.
logo. Oh yeah, sure.
Do it.
Can you imagine?
Chip Magnet Salsa.
SerbskE.
You are.
This is the best crew I've been with. This is awesome.
They are the best.
We are having fun tonight.
You guys have a chip salsa giant?
Yeah, we're gonna.
You should.
We're going to.
You should.
That is awesome.
Chip salsa giant hat.
The Grande
Fef and the big hat.
Sombrero.
Thanks for having us, guys. We're gonna take off.
All right.
All right.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Jim.
it. Pleasure meeting you guys.
I better flip this around and get up there because it's my turn to bowl. I think it would be kind of in poor form to bowl with the big hat.
It has been done, Fef, but it's really a challenge. Let's take that off.
Tried that.
Yeah.
It's hard enough getting a strike right now. Let's just focus on that. Come on, Fef. All right, America, buckle up. For the first time ever, we've got big Stretch on the microphone. Stretch, talk into the black thing with the...
How's it going,
Yeah,
everybody?
there we go. Welcome, Stretch. Stretch, how are you enjoying the retired life? Talk a little bit about
Living
that.
a dream.
Yeah, every day is Saturday, baby.
Saturday.
Yeah.
It's
So tomorrow's Saturday. What are you doing?
Oh, we got a little 10-pin action here.
10-pin action for the Fef.
But SerbskE Club will be open tonight.
So, Stretch, you are known for basically one thing. You're out every night of the week, aren't you?
Nowhere light.
Yeah, that too. But I know you're a music guy.
Yeah,
What's one of your favorite local bands?
I do like 33 RPM is one of the best.
That's a good
pretty
one.
good band. There's a lot of them out. There's a lot of good music. Jeff's got to go bowl right now. Oh, Jeff's bowling right now.
Yeah. Mr. Stretch.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate your help, and I was telling them that you're kind of the card game technician, because A, I have no clue, about strategy or the format or anything like that, and B, I'd never be able to keep 3 card games straight.
Well, you have to do is you got to make a lot of strikes. Get more cards.
And that hasn't been easy either.
No, not here.
Yeah. No, this pair is after the transition happens, this pair gets
this is tough.
Gets pretty
You're
tough.
on the end pair here too.
Yeah.
So 2 lanes are both they're just one drier than the other one. So
Right.
It's a little rough. So
Tyler says 26 is typically
guaranteed
the drier lane.
Guaranteed it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun. Hey, every night you got to go out and have fun.
That's right.
We've been doing it for 30 years.
And
probably.
nobody does it as well as you guys.
We
I'll
do it
tell
the
you.
best. There's nobody that does 3 card games.
We have enough trouble doing 1 back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just great. I usually don't make this because I'm out of town. So
okay.
In town, so I have to come here. So.
I'm glad you're here. Yeah. No, it's
Never
cool.
get to meet you, so I've seen you all the time.
I'm
watched
glad.
your thing,
Yep,
so.
and I remember we talked about you and the raffle tickets on the show, the wingspan.
But,
yeah.
Yeah, actually, I said there was one time that they actually Iggy and them they gave me. Pete was my money man, and that's all I did was wingspans.
Yeah.
The whole fundraiser.
I believe it.
That's all we did.
More
Made money.
tickets.
Made money.
That's cool. And you are 6'5", 6'4"?
6'5".
6'5". Okay. We were guessing about 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah,
so-
6'5".
Yeah.
I have a son that's 6'8", so
Oh my
I'm just
gosh.
saying, yeah. But
Wow.
I'm usually, I said, I've been 6'5" since high school.
Okay. Nice shot.
All right, nice shot, John. But yeah, this is every day. It's 36 weeks of having fun.
Yeah.
Another night to get out and have fun. We do have a lot of fun.
Mhm.
That's what our main goal is.
For sure. Yeah.
And hopefully bowl good.
Right. We're working
And magic
on
can
that.
happen. Remember,
That's
it happened
right.
yesterday.
There's
Serving.
still a few frames.
Are we keeping it clean?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
We have a 7-second delay, like a beep button.
No.
We're good.
We are live.
No, we are live.
Yeah,
Yep.
we are like.
Mhm.
No, I said I'm retired, so it's every day is retired. Every day is Friday.
Okay.
Or Saturday.
Cool.
So it's fun. And both 2 nights a week. So Friday.
Okay.
It's fun.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you said we're sure you could have bowled on a little better.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh no, yeah, I said it's a lot of fun, and you get to watch Iggy bowl. Oh yeah, we've been bowling since used to bowl against them guys for a long time.
Yeah.
And then they move away. Oh, you want to bowl?
Yeah.
That's the way it comes. Now we've been here for a little while. So.
Oh yeah.
All right, Stretch, I'm going to take you out.
All right.
Oh, Fef's going to go bowl. We're going to get a new team in here for the last 2 frames. Good job, Stretch. Good job, Stretch. Big thanks to Stretch tonight. Coming
All
out.
right, Mark, how about one more giveaway tonight? What do you think? What do you say?
Let's
You wanna-
do it. Let's
you wanna
do it.
Dip your arm into the prize package.
Yep.
Fishbowl. Pull out a name for us.
Yeah. Suzette B from Menomonee Falls.
Suzette B. Menomonee Falls.
Pete's.
So what will it take for Suzette to win?
Fef's going to need a strike here.
Right here?
Secret frame for Suzette. And, oh, no.
Sorry.
Okay,
So
so
let's go back to the fishbowl.
Yep,
How about one
yep,
more?
One more.
Try again.
Okay.
If E-money strikes in the
Okay.
9th frame, Jerry I of Milwaukee is our new bowling buddy.
She'll get a free oil change from the place on 27th and Cold Spring. All right, Fef, good spare. Fef's throwing the spare down. The whole club's had problems with the transition in Game 3.
It's the saturated wick.
It's true.
Jay wants to know what's my total right now. I think I'm plus, I don't know, 50 or 60.
60, yep, 60.
Yeah, you called
Fef's
that
had a good
reigning
night.
7. Yeah. But yeah, just like last year.
It was. You're right.
This last game.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Oh, my goodness, that got out there.
Oh.
So has anybody else besides Jay been on the entire night? Jay has hung in there for almost 3 hours of this.
He's
and
loyal.
Last I saw, Bill J might have been on yet too in Wilmington. I don't know if Bill's still on or not. If you are, give us a shout out, Bill. Might be it's East Coast time out there too, so getting late.
Yeah. It's been a
Railbird,
while.
anybody else out there anymore?
Yeah. I don't know. We've got 9 on live, so
Joe still around? Maybe from the hospital room?
maybe.
Hey, there we go.
There we go.
What else do you have to do in, where is it, Rice Lake or Cumberland? Cumberland Community Hospital. Oh, okay, Rice Lake Hospital. Congratulations one more time, Joe and AJ. Their first daughter, Rory Lynn, born last night, the same day as Grandpa's third 300 game.
Awesome.
Great story.
Yeah. All right, so we haven't mentioned Thanksgiving at all. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Are you staying here in town?
We head up to our to the in-laws in Brillion, Wisconsin.
Okay.
About an hour and 27-minute ride from here.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back Thursday night. Our daughter's playing some basketball on Friday, so we'll be it's a down and back trip for us. But as the kids get older, that's a little easier to do.
Right.
And Fef, you're doing the little longer down and back, right?
Yeah, it's kind of the Midwest Circle Tour. we're heading up to my in-laws in Mondovi, Wisconsin, and then back home for a night, and then over to the Twin Cities of Minnesota.
Oh, goodness.
To catch my brother, and then back home. So, yeah, I hope all of you have a happy Thanksgiving, get to spend some time with loved ones and friends, and eat a little too much. I know I will.
Tito's. So Pete's Spare Ball is sponsored by Tito's homemade vodka. I think Pete won that at a golf outing once. I think that's the story behind that one.
Okay. Yeah,
normal.
I could use one.
Yeah, go
Jay.
ahead. Tito's?
No, well, that
for,
too.
For Jay?
That
Jay
too.
wants a Tito's?
No. Jay said get out with a ham bone.
Oh.
I could use one of those. And
yeah.
If either way, I could use the Tito's too.
I'm thinking about a two-frame ball change here.
Okay.
I have to go to the paddock area, though. I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to tag in Pete. We're going to get the 9th and 10th frame with the other ball.
All right.
Good idea. Yes. It's a night for late ball changes.
It's the saturated wick pattern.
Yeah, we've talked about this a lot, Fef. The 25 and 26. Did they explain the story behind the saturated wick?
No, I just know that it eats me up in Game 3 every year.
So Bob, yeah, it does. So one of our characters, Bob Pape, he bowls down there. He wears a gray on gray ensemble. He always wears shorts.
Okay.
But anyway, he is convinced that the machine always starts down on lane 1, the oiling machine.
Yep.
And by the time it works its way down to 25 and 26, it's been all the oil. injury. All the oil has gotten into the wicks of the machine. So the wicks are saturated. I mean, there's oil in them, and he's convinced that just it doesn't give it the same oil pattern as say 9 and 10 or 13 and 14. So that's always become the name, the little nickname for 25 and 26 is the saturated wick pattern. Woo!
Got a little more length out of that one.
There you go, kid. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that third game shot is always tough here on 25 and 26.
Yeah.
So we are we need to find 5 points to win the salsa, and I'm not sure if the math is there right now. It's working against us.
Yeah. All right, everybody get up there and get things started.
Yeah. We do have. We're looking for 5 points. The bottom three in the lineup, Pete, John, and Mark, all have a chance at getting their points here.
Nothing better, Pete, than the folks that have stuck with us through this.
God bless them.
Oh, God bless
Jay,
you.
Santos.
And at least you're going to see a fantastic finish.
Yeah, we are going to. Yes, Alcoa.
The salsa is in jeopardy.
Yeah.
SerbskE's lead 13-5. They need 5 more points to seal the victory.
5, yeah, because a tie, as you know, just like the Ryder Cup, a tie, the salsa stays with the winning team.
So let's talk about this. So we've got 5 head-to-head matches here.
Yep.
Handicap, of course.
Yep.
We've got the team match also in play.
Team head-to-head.
And points for total individual and total team.
Yeah, so there's a lot of points
still
available.
Out there still to be gathered.
But as I'm looking at the math, this is kind of like an election night. I'm looking at the board, and I'm not sure if I see a path here for the SerbskE Club, but
well said. You never know.
But you never know. I mean, Trump got it done in 2016, and the map didn't look good there either.
Hey, let's.
Oh, do you want to? Yeah. Sure. We have a special guest in the booth. Introduce yourself.
I am Bob Schubring from Team 10.
Team 10?
So we are Sports Pub and Grill.
Sports Pub and Grill. Tell us a little bit about Sports Pub and Grill. I heard they're a new sponsor this year.
They are. So we just recently signed up with them. Kind of off of 145, they're located.
Okay. Yep.
And
familiar.
Yeah.
And what kind of benefits do you get from being sponsored by them?
Well, got the shirts. You can see the shirts.
Oh, the shirts are solid. Yeah, that's a good old school bowling shirt, black and blue.
Yep. So we go there for pre-bowling right away.
Okay.
And then we come here and bowl,
and then afterwards you're going to be heading back there. Is that how this works?
And then we head back there. Yep.
Now you do know that we are having a league party over in Club SerbskE tonight. We have a DJ there tonight. So if your team is, everyone in the league is invited to go back there. Stop by for just a couple of minutes. Enjoy. We've got music. We'll have the lights. It'll be great. Have a drink with us.
We might do that.
Yep. Yeah, everyone's invited. So, how are you guys doing tonight?
So we're doing okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're
the group of us. First off, we're all IT guys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. This is good.
Yep.
We were just talking about this earlier.
Yep.
We like to play a game called Know Your League Mates, and we try to guess what everybody does.
Yep.
So your old team
we are all
IT
in IT,
guys.
and we're all IT banking.
Oh,
we work for different banks. We work for BMO, US Bank, or Pyrex Bank. So and FIS.
All right.
We've known each other for 15 to 20 years.
Yeah.
So we're kind of a tight group. And so we come out on Wednesdays and do this bowling thing.
Yeah. Excellent. That's awesome. And I do like the shirts. You got the phone number on the back. That's great.
We do.
All right. Text in your order. Do you text in your order?
No, we don't.
We text in our order sometimes.
We need to get Joe in.
We need to get Joe in really quick. Yeah, we're running low on time. Thanks for coming.
having me. Yep.
Appreciate it.
Take care, guys.
Yep.
Good bowling.
Great bowling. Thanks for the pub. Next up, we have the man called Joe D. Joe Dobrogowski.
Thanks for having me on the show.
He is the head of
First-time
Premier
caller,
Flooring.
long-time listener.
Yes. A bigger Marquette fan, you will not find him and his dad every game, or can be found in the ADA section of 105, 106. Right. You don't have to deal with the riffraff down in the seating area. That's
just
great.
Crabby
usher.
Crabby usher. Every
Yeah,
once in a while.
you know what? If I was in that section, you wouldn't have a crabby usher. I'll tell you that right now. Jeff, good bowling. I have to. I gotta go bowl.
Real quickly, though, I just wanted to say something about the SerbskEs while I had a chance.
Oh, boy.
I play a lot of golf, and I played a lot of softball. And at least in those two fields, generally, if you're pretty good at what you do, you are more than not a braggadocious person.
Sure.
Somewhat cocky.
Right.
And not fun to hang around. These guys are the complete opposite. These guys are all 2+ averages.
Ish.
Some close to 220 something. And they're all pretty cool dudes. So it's pretty cool and fun to bowl with these guys.
Oh, we appreciate that, Joe. And the battle for the salsa.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to go down
Second year. It's
literally
to
to the
wire.
end here. Look at the totals here. 33-39 for Premier Flooring. 33-28 for the SerbskEs. We're going down to the wire, my friend.
What else would you want on the night before Thanksgiving? Thanks for having me on.
All right, Fef, bring us home here. Take a seat, my friend.
Oh, yeah. So Pete still has 211 up there. He can bring home a double here, but that 4-pin just doesn't want to go.
Lazy 4-pin. Meanwhile, Premier Flooring, Bob number 3. Bob. Joe and Gary. Triple Bob tonight.
Triple Bob lineup.
Triple Bob lineup tonight.
Yeah.
Never fails. But we are going to take this down probably to the final bowler in the 10th frame is the way it looks for total point,
really?
total pins.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you, last year, same deal. The third game was tough on me. And yeah, tough there too. I thought I threw a pretty good shot on the first ball in the 10th. Didn't quite turn the corner and I had to change wrist positions a little bit and get a little more around it and that.
Fair to say that shot went away for a lot of bowlers in the third game here based on the scores. But
there you go.
He who finishes strong is going to win the salsa.
That's right.
So we still have that in jeopardy. Still have that in play. So, Fef, you heading back to Eau Claire on Friday?
Thanks, Jay. Appreciate that.
Or hanging around for the weekend?
So I am heading back up tomorrow morning. So we are, I'm gathering up Ma Fef, and we're headed up to my in-laws for a Thanksgiving celebration in Mondovi, Wisconsin. And then from there, we stay at my place and then head over to the Twin Cities for a day. That's where my brother lives.
Sounds like a plan.
A lot of driving, but,
A little windshield time.
Right.
All right, meanwhile, Joe Dobrogowski fills it in the 10th frame.
Yeah.
Nice finish, Joe.
Good finish.
And Premier Flooring has taken a commanding lead.
Jeff, are you staying around here for Thanksgiving or?
We are hosting, Fef.
Ah, okay.
And when I say we, Jeff doesn't really do a lot. It's mostly my wife, Jenny. Shout out to Jen.
You get some credit, though.
I'll be setting up some chairs.
Yeah.
Maybe getting the ice prepared.
Yep.
For various
Getting
things.
where you fit in.
Sure. Setting some place holdings for the guests. That sort of thing. Know your role, Fef.
Uh-huh. That karate chop finish. Yeah, he punched out. Got the point. Those guys threw the ball good tonight. Man. Oh!
As only Mark Ignatowski can do. And a little bit of
Machine hit it. Throw the flag out.
There's some debate now as to whether the machine hit that pin, Fef.
Man, I wish I could pull up replay here to prove that it didn't.
We might go to the replay. But Mark with a little flair for the crowd on that one. It's only he can do. All right, Fef, check the math for me here, but Premier Flooring, with Gary just one pin left on the deck, is going to punch out for a total of 34-30.
I think so.
And Mark Nigatowski, if he strikes here, oh, the jinx again. And I might have just sunken our own ship with that comment. Not going to be enough out there to take the total.
Yeah.
It's going to be a matter of the individual points.
That's okay. Jay says, well,
The
like
salsa is still hanging out in the balance. We're
6:30
going to have to go to the official scorer, which is Dominic Leet tonight. Great teammate taking a sidestep today to make room for the Fef.
Yeah. I think they'll have totals coming up here in a moment.
We're going to have to get some totals from Pete.
I don't know.
There we go. So
the world wants to know, Pete.
So 635 for me. Jeff had 616, 643 for Surge, the Doctor with 589, and Iggy with 700 on the nose.
Jeff got total. Me and Bob tied. That could be costly. I feel like this smells like 18 and a half, 17 and a half.
It's as close can be. Still waiting for the final tally.
Joe has been here. Joe Serbiak.
Joe Serbiak on the edge of his seat, waiting for these final totals.
I'm gonna
take him into his Thanksgiving weekend.
Pop it up here, so
let's get a shot of Dom working the pen back there. Can we pivot that, Fef, to get a shot of the scorekeeper?
Nice bowling. Nice bowling.
Thank you.
Great bowling.
Thank you.
Johnny, good bowling.
I'm not sure what the result is. Hopefully,
I didn't know there was going to be math involved, but it has come down to math.
Yeah, but as far as the totals with handicap, it's Premier Flooring with 3430
clearly
to our 3405, and they're celebrating.
They are celebrating.
Morning. We're still waiting. We're still waiting for that one precinct in Florida to report.
Fef, let me clarify. They're celebrating, but they're not quite celebrating with salsa yet.
Oh, that's not enough.
Dominic is raising his hand. The final totals are coming in.
It's 19 and a half.
19 and a half
for Premier Flooring.
For Premier Flooring.
16 and a half.
16 and a half for the SerbskE Club. They even up this lifetime Thanksgiving Feftacular series at 1-1. Congratulations to Premier Flooring.
And they bowled good all night.
They bowled terrific.
Don't take anything away from them. It comes down to that last game where it was just tough to carry 10 in the last game.
It's not about the bowling; it's about the people.
It is about the people,
and the people were great, and the crowd was great, and the online folks that have joined us with the comments.
Good bowling.
Fantastic job, guys. This is really hard to do. We're bowling. We're trying to keep track of all the interactive stuff. We're trying to comment. It's a lot going on, but thanks for everybody for hanging in there with us.
This was a great time.
Yeah, fantastic.
And
thanks for having us,
congrats
Fef.
to Premier Flooring, the Feftacular II Salsa champions. Jay says, good bowling, Fef. Have a good night. You too. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Jay. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
I hope everybody out there has a great holiday. Have a little pumpkin pie out there. That's good. A little turkey, a little bit.
Nice job with the graphics, Fef.
Some
high-tech stuff
I
there.
had them, for a rainy day. And
Once a year.
And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. And be sure and stay tuned. On Wednesday, we will have a new episode with Carl Ong, the tournament director of the Agent Ong Open in the
terrific.
Phoenix area.
Fantastic.
They brought in a lot of big names this year. We're going to talk about how his tournament went this year and kind of what he has planned for year 2. He's got a lot of good stuff coming up for that event. But that'll do it for us here. We're going to go
that's a wrap.
Tear down and go to our post-game party at Club SerbskE's from Village Bowl in Menomonee Falls, Wisconsin. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good
luck and good bowling, everybody.
Da-da-da-da.